entitled to money for your suffering. Don't accept an offer you get from an insurance company until you talk to a lawyer. And we represent some of the best personal injury lawyers you can find. Tough lawyers that will fight to win your case. And they're so good they stake their reputation on it by only getting paid if you win. So if you've been in a serious car, truck, or motorcycle accident or hurt on the job, find out today for free what kind of compensation you may be entitled to. Call the legal helpline right now.
800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. 800-257-3148. That's 800-257-3148.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410. Elgin time, 6 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands of wines. Walk right through the door. It's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN. Counting down the minutes till this Sunday's giant NFC North clash at Lambeau Field between the Packers and the Bears. Chicago on top of the division. They're 9-3-0. The Packers are 8-3-1. Chicago with wins in 5 straight. Green Bay's won 3 in a row. The division race made even tighter with last night's 44-30 Detroit win over the Cowboys. Lions remain in the mix at 8-5. The Blackhawks beat the Kings 2-1 last night. Connor Bedard now with goals in 3 straight. Spencer Knight made 26 saves. The teams play again in Los Angeles on Saturday. Home game for the Bulls tonight, hosting the Pacers. Chicago will get a snap of 5-game slide. Tomorrow night, Big Top 20 matchup for number 14 Illinois men's basketball at number 13 Tennessee. Illinois 6-2 on the season. Tennessee 7-2. The Balls have dropped 2 straight. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters or condo with Progressive. I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending.
This is Will Walker with your Fox Valley forecast.
Brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23 and temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight. Mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Currently, it is 5 degrees and overcast. With your Fox Valley forecast, I'm Will Walker on WRMN, the talk of the town.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low, and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability, or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced by Social Security at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Everyone needs to take care of their mental health, even running back Bijan Robinson.
When I'm on the field and feeling the pressure, I usually just take a deep breath. When I'm just breathing and seeing what's in front of me, everything just slows down. It just makes me feel great before I run the play.
Just like Bijan, we all need a strong mental game on and off the field. Make a game plan for your mental health at loveyourmindplaybook.org.
Love your mind.
Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Foundation, the Arthur M. Blank Family Foundation, and the Ad Council.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to WRMN, your trusted voice in the Fox River Valley for over 75 years. We bring you fact-based news, good faith discussions, and entertainment that brings people together. From national headlines to local stories, WRMN is your home for thoughtful dialogue and community engagement. No matter the time of day, where you're listening from, or who you are always welcome here. Thanks for making us a part of your day. This is the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. This is your reminder. Morning radio is supposed to be fun. Things are about to get loud, weird, and totally WRMN. Clear your morning. This show's got plans for you. It's the WRMN Morning Show, where every day starts with a laugh. Unpredictable, unforgettable, and unapologetically local. Strap in, Fox River Valley. The show starts now.
Welcome to a Bears Lost Monday. Woo, it is Monday, December 8th. I hope you guys are all home and toasty. And you've got your coffee ready and you're percolating. And you have not given up on the Bears. They needed a little bit of a little shaky.
Wowsy.
I'm like, hey, they need a little shaky up.
That's me.
A little shaky up.
Here's the way I look at it.
The more they stay the same.
This is me right now when I woke up.
Here we are again, my friends.
Oh, no.
The darkness descends once again.
Could have beaten the Packers.
Thought it'd be different this year, but oh no.
Oh, no.
Dropped our first tool, so down all our hopes go.
That was earlier this year.
Why this decision to love a team that brings such pain?
So much pain.
Are we insane?
We must be. We must be.
This pain just keeps repeating.
Oh my gosh. I actually seriously had a friend tell me, they're dead to me. I'm never wasting another Sunday. But let's back up. Good morning. Welcome to WRMN AM 1410, the morning show with me, Susie C. and Elliot, the L Train Serrano.
Gotta take the headphones off.
Good morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Yes, okay, so here's the thing. And I play the song kind of like to lightly rib my fellow Bear fans who I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that once, everyone was riding high, going, oh, we're first place in the NFC. We're going Super Bowl, Super Bears. This is the year. And I'm like, guys.
It could still be.
Pump the brakes. Yeah, pump the brakes. Pump the brakes. Let's enjoy it right now. Enjoy it. They're in the first place. But things can happen, and let's just, let's keep things together, because the moment they finally lose, you're going to go back to that extreme of, they suck. I'm never. Guys, it's sports, it's entertainment. It is meant to give you a diversion from what is already the bleakness of the world as it is. But you can't say that the game was not entertaining. I mean, it had you on the edge of your seat.
It actually was it was entertaining.
And it was coming back. They so close to come back at Lambeau Field. But hey,
they played a good game. A couple of bad calls, but they played a good game.
Great. It was a great game. It's not like they went into Lambeau and got their tails handed to them. They actually, I'm telling you, I was watching TikTok, and some of those Green Bay Packer fans who went into this game they were sounding really cocky, and then some of their reaction videos like, oh no. Oh, it was a sigh of relief when the Bears left Lambeau. Mm-hmm. They were cheering, but they were also relieved. And I'm telling you, we get them in our house in 2 weeks. So that's
welcome to our house.
There shall be a reckoning, and you will feel my fury and hear the thunder. And that's gonna happen.
The wrath of the Chicago Bears.
The wrath, right? So guys,
Virginia McCaskey's gonna come down herself.
Hold on, where's the Pope? Where was the Pope? The Pope should have been doing something here.
You know what? I think the Pope was worried about FIFA right now. He's all about the soccer at the moment. They just drew all the names for soccer, who's playing who. He was probably a little wrapped up in soccer.
Watching FIFA. I did not know that the Pope was into FIFA.
Well, I'm assuming because that was big.
It was huge. Actually, FIFA is huge. FIFA, the World Cup is like the biggest sporting event in the world.
Well, and what's crazy? So there were a couple games that I caught the end. Why? I'm not a soccer fan. But the way that when a team wins and they celebrate, I might have to watch some soccer.
When you watch good,
I don't think I can watch the whole game. Yeah, but the last, because it's three, isn't it?
2 halves.
2 halves? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was 2 or 3.
2 halves and no commercials. That's the other thing too. No commercials. The play is nonstop. I'll have the games on at Trist, and I was like, yeah, you can have it on the background. But if you watch 2 good teams, 2 European League teams going at it, that is a sight to see. When you see 2 bad teams play, it's not as great. But usually they're very good. And look at those European teams are incredible. And when the good teams start facing off in the World Cup, that's going to be something. That's what really got me into soccer, was watching World Cup.
Football.
But Anyway, not to get too sidetracked, but
let's talk about the snow. Let's talk about the weather. Let's talk. Listen, I will tell you, traffic. 90 was almost empty. Where was everybody on 90 today?
Everyone was afraid of the roads today.
I think were they taking a personal day to lament about the Bears?
Oh, no.
It was crazy. I'm like, where is everybody? I mean, it was fine. I don't mind it, but it's just kind of a little unnerving. I'm like, am I late? Is my clock off? Did
the rapture happen and we missed it?
Perhaps.
Maybe everyone got raptured.
Maybe, because there was very few people on 90.
All right. But I would say at this point, I had the same thing happen getting on 20 to get into the station this morning. I left the house a little bit later than I really
know you make me nervous. So this morning was the latest year, so I'm like, all right.
I make myself nervous. But again, it was I blame the dog who made me in my long johns and just throw on a jacket, and I had a pair of waders in the back, wading boots out in the back by the back door, made me go trudging through the snow to get her to bring her back in. Because she found some, well, I know what she's eating. It's out by the garbage, out by the shed behind the house.
Probably rabbit poo-poos.
What I'm thinking about is even grosser. But I know what it is. I know I thought she's not going to find it. She found it all night. She kept going out back to go eat it. And talking about at midnight. She wanted a midnight snack. And I can't see her from my vantage point. So
can I ask you why you didn't go scoop whatever it was out and put it in the garbage?
Because I initially put it there in the first place. To get it out of the way, and then I forgot it was there. Now I need to.
Is it a dead critter?
No, it's not a dead critter.
Okay.
And I feel so bad too because this was midnight.
Is it going to make her sick?
No, it's not going to make her sick. Anyway, I feel so bad because I have a big composter behind the shed at my house. I throw in all my old
food scraps.
Not scraps and I put all this grass, all this trimmings and stuff from when I don't bag my lawn clippings. I compost them. So it was a nice big pile of compost in there, which apparently some critter found to find very nice and comfortable to sleep in at night.
I bet.
Because when they're in there, the compost is warm. When you're in there, it's composting is warm. Well, I discovered what it was, and I feel so bad. It was the poor kitty cat that is in the shed next door.
Oh.
And I was like, when I was yelling at Money to get her back inside, the cat thought I was yelling at her, and she ran out and took off. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Poor kitty cat.
In any case, which brings me to, it wasn't as cold last night as I thought it was going to be. And in fact, this week, it's not going to be as cold as we had predicted last week. I
think today's the coldest day.
Yeah. I ran out and I was in long johns and I just threw a jacket on and I put on a pair of rubber boots and I ran out to the back and I yelled at my dog and brought her back in.
That had to be a sight.
I'm telling you, with my bed head and everything. Oh yeah,
Ladies, just picture this: waiters. What color were your long johns?
Blue.
Blue long johns.
Dark blue long johns.
What kind of jacket?
This is my. You saw my jacket, my little bomber jacket that I put on.
Look at that, your Indiana Jones bomber jacket.
Oh yeah, no, but again, it was me with bed head. All disheveled. Again, remember, I've been asleep for a few
hours. Looking like a rough night at the bar.
And it was a rough night. It was.
Elliot was out drinking too much. It was a fireball night.
It was. But add to that, because I still have like 4 or 5 inches of snow in my backyard because it hasn't melted yet, and it's got some tracks that the dog has. But anyway, I ran out there to get her, and I'm in my long johns like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be because there was no breeze cutting through and freezing my tuchus. The only thing was that my feet got cold because I'm just in these rubber boots that waiter boots that you use to go wherever. But I got in and out no problem, and I was like, maybe this winter's not going to be as bad as we kept thinking it was. And today, as a matter of fact, we're going to hit a high of 24 and only a low of 15. Tomorrow, it's going to be downright summer-like temperatures.
Woo!
39 degrees. Woo! It's
really?
It's going to be 39. I mean, it's going to feel like it's going to be rain tomorrow. It's going to feel like the Bahamas again tomorrow. And then Wednesday, 36, a little bit of snow. It'll be a little colder, breezy early. And then into the rest of the week, starting on Thursday, temperatures drop again, but then next week they bounce back up. So Again, this is today we got a high of 24 and a low of 15. The rest of this week, again, not so much frigid temperatures, wintry temperatures, but not frigid, ice cold, which would make our make things very uncomfortable. I'm like you. I keep my thermostat at 66, and I can tell things are okay when I don't constantly hear my heat kicking on again and again and again and again.
Usually during the day, depending on how cold it is, I have the little fireplace on blowing. I think that thing's set on like 72. And then I have the furnace set on during the day, like maybe 71, 72. But it stays about 67 in there. Yeah. And then last night I was warm. So I'm like, I'm going to turn it down. Well, I turned it down to like, I don't know, 69. I woke up at like 1:30 going,
69?
It's a little, 6'7", 6'9", 6'9". So I woke up and like, nice. My nose is chilly. My fingers are chilly. What? And I got up and I'm like, oh, it's 59 in here. I should probably crank it back up a little bit just to, because I do like it colder. I do. It's easier to sleep. You get your covers, the blankies. Yeah. So
my fingers, my nose, my ladies, and my hose.
Wow, you got ladies and hose?
I wish.
All right, it is. We gotta get crack-a-lackin' to the toast and jam of the day.
Which I missed again because I've been rolling in kind of late these mornings.
Who's this show sponsored by?
The show is sponsored by Vasselli Law. Vasselli Law specializes in municipal real estate and corporate law. Check out their website, jmvchicagolaw.com. That's J as in John, M as in Matthew, V as in Victor, chicagolaw.com to learn more about the team and their services. You can also give them a call at 630-931-8225. Again, that's 630-931-8225 to get in touch with the good folks of Vasselli Law, who are advising governments that there's a project right now that I've been working with. They're advising one of the governments here in the Fox River Valley. Defending communities. They're going to be defending me in my lawsuit against my co-host, who yet again is spreading AI photos of me everywhere.
I don't know. I kind of heard from the conversation on Friday, even though, yes, you have passed several bars, meaning you've driven past them, and you are working for Jimmy Vasselli, you are technically now a legal advisor. But both of our very own Dino DeLaley and Jimmy Vasselli had a hard time proving that this was coercion or there were any punitive damages because, look, I'm throwing out all my legal terms, because of the smile on your face in those photos.
Your Honor,
and also the day prior, you were dancing and smiling to Kung Fu fighting happily. It was not like you were coerced into that. So until you can prove that there is coercion, I'm going to the grand jury. We're going all the way to the top.
All the way to the Supreme Court.
Yeah. If what's her name? Who was the judge with the little white collar? She just passed away a couple years ago.
Ruth Gator Ginsburg?
We could have went up in front of her. She would have picked me.
That would have made it worth it.
She would have been. She would have picked me.
Going all the way. I would. Okay. Justice Ginsburg. Okay. That's fine. That's well, because the RBG. I would have been to stand before the notorious RBG.
Yeah,
I would have been all over
and I know she would have been on my side.
Anyway,
I feel it.
There we go. All right, but anyway, Vasselli Law will take your calls and help you with any legal issues you may have. 630-931-8225 to get in touch with the team that does all the things, including sponsoring the WRMN Morning Show.
All right, so this morning's toast and jam. A little mellower than in the past, but still a little jam. I don't know, it popped up on my tube of views as I was driving. I'm like, oh, that's a good song. So this morning's toast is to our Chicago Bears winning next week. And here is your jam. Let's go. Get up. Get your coffee. Shake your butts. Get the blood flowing. Ow! If you have suggestions for jams, please send them.
Put them in on the YouTube chat right here if you're watching us on the YouTube. Or text us at 505-9...
Or put it on the Facebook page, 505-926-1410.
926. I wanted to say 505-926-1410 is the text line. Put it on the YouTube page under the Toast and Jam entry. Again, facebook.com/WRMN radio is where you can interact with the WRMN Morning Show, as well as all the other shows here on WRMN.
Did you have a tenderoni back in the day?
A tenderoni?
Yeah, where were you in the 2000s?
What's a tenderoni?
Google tenderoni. Where were you when these terms came out? He even says it in this song. Tenderoni was like an R&B term.
Tenderoni?
Yeah.
I get right now, tenderoni is an American drag king.
No, slang. Tenderoni slang.
Slang for sweet young love interest. No, I did not have a tenderoni.
You did not. And what year did tenderoni? That was a big term back then.
Well, yeah.
It was around the time you would knock boots.
Originated in the 1980s from African American teen slang, popularized by songs like Michael Jackson's PYT and Bobby Brown's Roni. Also referring to a popular 80s themed pizza place in Boston and a Chicago drag king, Tenderoni, and the song by the band Chromeo. I remember Chromeo. The word combines tender, young with Roni, an affectionate ending.
See?
You're my tenderoni.
You're tenderoni. See, now you learned something new today.
A tenderoni. Do they still say tenderoni?
Probably not, but it'll come back.
I say let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
Let's bring it back.
Let's bring the WRMN Morning Show. We're bringing it back.
We're bringing back the slang tenderoni. How about we just bring back knocking boots, too? Because that was around the same time.
What is... Oh, man.
You don't know what knocking boots is either?
I think I know what it means. Knocking boots.
Kids, where were you?
Are we going to knock boots tonight? Oh. But where are the boots? Where is it? What's the difference between hooking up and knocking boots? There's a song called
Knocking the Boots.
All right. But why? What's happening with the boots?
Now you've learned. Because I don't know, but that's just a slang term. Now
that's a Luke Bryan song?
Oh God, no, that went way back.
Yeah, but he has a song called "Knockin' Boots."
Okay, we'll go way back. R&B.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm sure, but again,
now you've learned two things today.
I learned what a tenderoni is, which I keep thinking it's chicken tenders and pasta sauce, and knocking boots, which is oh my.
It's kind of a fun thing grown-up adults do at night when they're alone, in case there's kids listening. They knock boots. They knock boots.
It's a fun thing that grown-ups do. They knock boots. Mommy, Daddy,
I need my boots knocked.
I got home and I heard Mommy knocking boots. What does that mean?
Okay, Nando says H-Town. There's a song by H-Town.
Called Tenderoni?
I think it's called Knockin' Boots.
All right.
Knocking the boots.
All right, so the jam of the morning was PYT by Michael Jackson, and we will play it again in the 7 o'clock hour. And then we'll also be posting it on the Facebook page. Again, that's
already posted.
You did?
Yeah, I post that right before, like,
I'm saying,
6
did you post
o'clock.
the video? Did you post the video on that?
I don't post the video. I just post the Toast and Jam and then the album cover and the comments.
Right. I post the music itself after we've heard it. And then what we'll do is, as always, if you've got suggestions for what the future jams, what do you want to see Susie coming in and dancing to? Those are always.
What gets your morning going? What gets your blood pumping? What gets your boots a knocking?
No, that's too early for knocking boots.
What?
It's too early. I gotta get a shower and
morning boot knocking.
My head, my back, my armpits.
My crap. Okay, well, that really quick. I'm at Tryst yesterday, and our friend Chris, who shares fries with me, unprovoked, just offered. He didn't yesterday because he didn't, but he did offer to share his pizza.
He did brought pizza, yeah.
Yeah, and he was in there, and I know Elliot said something. We were talking about the commercial we talked about last week. The song My Neck, My Back was probably never intended to be a deodorant commercial because it was quite naughty back in the day. And Elliot said that I was a pain in his neck, his back, his armpit, and his crack. So, but yet Chris seems to think you're a bigger pain in mine.
I don't know. Everyone has their own object.
They have their kryptonite. You're killing me.
No, was it? I go. Because also Roadrunner brought soup.
Oh, it was good.
Brought this sweet and spicy sausage soup that he called the Susie soup because it's both sweet and spicy.
Had pineapple chunks in it.
And I go, well, as long as it's not, like Susie, who is actually bad for my health.
That's right. That was bad for your high blood pressure.
Yeah,
That's how it started.
Yeah, so we'll see. As long as it doesn't send me to an early grave. Mm-hmm. So, in any case. Well, folks, that's we're still recovering from Monday's Bears loss, but we're gonna put Sundays. We're gonna pull ourselves together, and when we come back, it's more morning show, merriment, mayhem, and mirth. Get your comments in, so you're in the First Shifters Club.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Rain-X. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at Sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Working as a dedicated Fidelity advisor, I always ask, what's important to you? I'll look at those priorities and goals alongside your full financial picture to build a comprehensive plan designed to help grow and protect your wealth. With proactive portfolio insights and an eye on taxes, I'm here to help you make the most of your money. I'm Laura Maxwell, and I'm a dedicated Fidelity advisor. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC, member NYSE, SIPC.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has 2 convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's touchless car wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23, temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16, temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 36. Currently, it is 8 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show. News, nonsense, and everything in between. So grab your coffee, crank up the volume, and let's do this.
And good morning and welcome back, everyone. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me. My name's Elliot. They call me the L Train. Elliot, the L Train Serrano. But L Train for short. My friends call me L. That used to be a thing that my friends used to call me too, L.
Pulling in the station.
Pulling in the station. Next up, Elgin. Coming to you live, in fact, from downtown Elgin in Studio 14 on 14 Douglas Avenue. Make sure you call it Avenue, because at first, it's Avenue, not Street. You will get called out on that. And Elgin and
As
South...
we did many times.
And many times. And South Elgin and South Elgin are two distinctly different towns. Do not mix them together.
But they do love each other.
Maybe. I don't know. I think Elgin's like a very resentful uncle at the... Sorry.
He's the drunkle. The drunk uncle.
I talked to South Elgin and since Thanksgiving. You know what? I don't want to talk to them till they come back and they tell me they're sorry for those things they said at Labor Day. I'm telling you. I don't know. I just find it all very amusing as someone I'm not from Elgin. I love this town. I love the people here. Y'all crack me up sometimes, though. Y'all do crack me up.
Y'all.
And this has been a bit of a morning. When we got in this morning, we're still a little bit of a hangover from last night's Bears loss to the Green Bay Packers.
I only had one beer. I'm not hungover.
No, you had. Let's see.
I had one beer and 2 apple pie shots.
Apple pie. You don't remember what you drank yesterday?
That's it. So I had one beer.
I kept serving you. It was like a long line of things, and you were like, "Give me another one. Give me another one. I don't care."
Even Saturday night at the dance party, which I danced my butt off. I was showing people up. I'm like, I'm 61 and I'm out dancing all y'all. I had 2 shots and 3 giant jugs of water. Because I knew I didn't. Well, first of all, I don't like to drink and drive.
You gotta hydrate.
Yeah, but I also it was gonna snow, so I'm like, and it started snowing at 11. I'm like, and what typically takes me maybe 15 minutes took me almost 30. That is in my car, in all-wheel drive with brand new tires. I couldn't go over 29 miles an hour. It was coming down so hard. So I'm like, dude, did I just turn on the music and I'll get home when I get home?
Yeah, Saturday was pretty cruddy, because then when I got into Tryst on Sunday morning, not only did the bar look like another herd of woodland creatures had made their way through the middle of the night, I also had to deal with shoveling the sidewalks and stuff like that. So it was a lot. And so, yeah, and add that to the game being, it was an exciting game, but the Bears did end up losing. So we're still in recovery mode.
We are definitely in recovery.
But,
oh, my goodness. But I was getting so worked up, I had to grab my inhaler.
Oh.
Like, I was like, and all of a sudden I'm like, ugh, I can't breathe very well.
Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. You gotta
hey, I don't know who this is. I've not seen this name before, but the King Doe. Morning.
Hey,
welcome in.
King Doe, welcome.
He says, good morning, Fox River Valley. So, or she, I can't see the little teeny tiny picture, but hey, welcome in.
We appreciate you.
We'll get you back on the shout outs at 7.
Yeah.
You know what we should do? We should mention the cue of the day.
I was going to say they had to do a little bit with yesterday's game because
it's our fault the Bears lost.
It's our fault. I'm going to apologize.
I will take responsibility.
As the official home of the Chicago Bears here in the Fox River Valley.
It's
yes.
our fault.
WRMN is a Chicago Bears radio affiliate. You could have listened. That's how I listened to the game driving home last night. I turned on WRMN to listen to the game. And then I realized I can't listen to the game. If I listen to the game, it's like I'm paying attention, folks. If you come to watch the game with me at Trist on any Bears game day, you'll notice that I always keep my back to the television.
It's true.
For 2 reasons. One, if I'm watching the game, then I'm not serving you, and you need to get served.
Right, because you're still learning the scan and talk.
Yeah, scan and talk. I'm still learning that. And 2, when I turn around and I watch the game, bad things happen. So I have to stop. I have to ignore the game. So when y'all are watching the game and cheering, then I'll turn around and go, oh, did something good happen? Okay, I can see that. But then I got to go back to ignoring it. And then when I was driving home, I turned on the game, and I was like, no, I can't do that. Apparently, I wasn't ignoring it enough.
Yeah, no, there's more reasons. But so the cue of the day is, do you have any superstitions? Doesn't have to be about sports, just could be superstitions. Jenny says she likes, and I kind of do the same thing. If I catch 11-11, I make a positive wish.
Mm-hmm.
So that's her superstition. And Vivian says, and this is cool, some of these I've never heard, you tend to always meet people twice. And then the other one is, of course, salt over your shoulder.
That's salt over your shoulder.
And I've done that. I mean, I'm not like, I'm going to die if I don't do that.
Yeah.
My grandma used to always say, hold a button when you're passing a funeral. Well, then other people said, hold your breath. And the one time it was like a 3-mile long procession. I'm like, well, forget this. I'm going to die. Better hold a button instead.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday, part of the reason the Bears lost, I'll start with Elliot, and then I'll move on to me. So Elliot, you know how he does the Kung Fu fighting dance when the Bears win? Yes. Well, I get to Trist, sitting back. I said, we'll get ready for this. And he said, no. I pre-recorded a couple. I said, no, that's bad luck. He's like, well, I already did it. So there's that. The pre-recorded dances.
FYI, because and I wasn't trying to jinx the Bears. I was saying, well, like the last win when I was there, I had to wait until I got home because I'm still at Trist. I have no access to the Wi-Fi. And so I'm like, I'll get it. I'll edit it. And people are already commenting.
Didn't I play it on the jukebox?
No. I'm saying to post the video of me doing the dance.
Anthony doesn't have Wi-Fi you could hook up to?
No, I can't hook up to the Wi-Fi.
Well, you better tell him as a bartender you need the Wi-Fi.
Well,
doesn't he give people at the bar free Wi-Fi?
No, because it's the Wi-Fi is all hooked up to the gaming machines. So
no, that's 2 separate. We'll talk about that off air.
All right, but all I know is that the thing about the posting the videos is I have my 4G or my 5G LTE lags during certain times. And then last week, people were like, when's the video coming? We're waiting for the video. I'm talking, the Bears game had been over for a few hours when I finally was able to post it. So I want to be able to post it, boom, the moment the game's over.
Moving forward, you could get on Anthony's Wi-Fi. I'll call him and explain.
All right.
And then my portion is, every week I wear one of Bears regalia and my Bears scarf.
Mm-hmm.
And typically my Bears jacket. However, yesterday was chilly. And I got my new heated jacket in. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wear my heated jacket. And sadly, as I put it on and got in the car, I'm like, I should probably put on my Bears jacket.
Maybe you should have put your Bears jacket on over your heated jacket.
Something, but I was in the car and I'm like, do I go back in? Nah, I'll just wear this. So between your pre-recorded dances
and you not wearing the Bears
me
jacket,
not wearing my Bears jacket,
we it's our fault, folks. We accept responsibility for it. We're sorry.
Yeah,
we'll make sure next week against the Cleveland Browns that I will not pre-record any dances.
No,
and she will make sure she's wearing her Bears jacket at the, during the game, and hopefully combine that with the fact that the Browns just aren't that good a team. that will.
Did we have to throw that in there? Did you have to?
But they're not.
It doesn't matter.
But they're not that good.
A W is a W.
No, I'm just saying a W. No, absolutely. A W is a W.
Or not, it's a W.
And also Bears fans. I mean, the Los Angeles Rams now have the best record in the NFC again. So,
okay.
They rallied. They're back together. Even if the Bears had won, I believe the Rams still would have had it. But still, or no, maybe something like that.
So So if you're listening to us and you haven't already, give us a thumbs up, hit the YouTube, hit the little thumbs up. Don't just look at your screen and give us a thumbs up. Actually hit the thumbs up and subscribe. Subscribe, because the more subscribers we have, the farther out we move, the more people, the more family we can join in, because we are a WRMN family. We really are. And we appreciate all of you that tune in on the radio. You use the apps, you use the YouTube. We love it all. You got something to say? 505-926-1410 is the chat line. Text it in. Throw something on the YouTube. And at 7 o'clock, feel free to call 847-931-1410, because we love hearing from you.
And again, the question of the day is, what is a superstition you believe in? Tell us about your superstitions. How do you blame yourself for Bears Nation? Come clean now. How do you blame yourself for the Bears losing yesterday? You did something wrong. You did something different, and it's your fault the Bears lost. So let us know. Don't let Susie and I bear this blame by ourselves.
Right, we cannot bear this whole burden ourselves. It's very heavy on my shoulders.
Let's share it with all of Bears Nation. Yeah. Tell us what you did to jinx the Bears.
Who walked under a ladder? Because that's a big one. Walking under a ladder is a huge one.
It's a bad one.
Yeah. Anybody break a mirror yesterday? I
like when you talked about the superstitions while you're going through that. Let me call up one of my favorite bits from the show, The West Wing, where they talk about.
Yeah, you've been catching back up on that, haven't you?
I love that show. I do love that show. There's a bit here where they talk about those very things.
Okay, but we're using the seal, and I'll put Senate and House leadership up there.
No balloons, no confetti.
Why?
It's not a party.
It is a party.
Yeah, but we won. We don't have to pander.
Please don't say that.
On your birthday, don't we pander to you?
Not as much as I'd like.
I'm not kidding.
What are you babbling about?
We haven't won anything yet.
The speech is done.
2 speeches are done.
What's the second?
I've got a speech if he wins. I've got a speech if he doesn't.
You wrote a concession?
Of course I wrote a concession. What do you want to tempt the wrath of the whatever from high atop the thing?
No.
Then go outside, turn around 3 times, and spit. What the hell's the matter with you?
There we go.
Do not tempt the wrath of the up high up on the thing. And that is really, that was me. That was many of us Bears fans. I'm sorry, this past weekend, we were getting a little cocky there. We were thinking, we've got it in the bag. We're taking the North and we're never giving it back. Well, we took it for a minute and then we gave it back. So,
yeah. I found some weird superstitions from other countries.
Ooh.
So Korea, they have a superstition of fan death, F-A-N, fan death, that if you sleep with an electric fan on, it can kill you.
That sounds like a Kim Jong-il's thing. He doesn't want people to have air conditioning.
Yeah, no electricity. And Japan, Turkey, and India, it is very bad luck to cut your nails at night. It means premature death or monster rats. So listen, okay, here's what I'm going to say to that.
Rodents of unusual size?
I don't think I would believe that, but if I was in Japan, Turkey, or India, I can guarantee you I'm not cutting my nails at night. Only for the fact of rats don't bother me. We had pet rats, my daughters did. But for them to be monster rats, no, I'm out. I'm tapping out. I'm done. I will not cut my nails at night in Japan, Turkey, or India.
I can't find the bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. The ROUSs, rodents of unusual size. I don't believe they exist.
No?
No. Wait, what? Here we go.
I thought that was your drumline team.
Rodents of the ROUSs.
I thought that was what you called your drumline.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
we had that. It was, and one of our most popular songs was "Our Neck, Our Back, Our Armpits, and Our Crack."
Spin those.
I'm telling you.
What was that?
Oh, well, I'm trying to cue up the rodents of unusual size.
I got a little creeped out there.
Yeah, well, hold on. Again, this is from The Princess Bride. But now this makes no sense to me that he's
succeed. We may as well die here.
This is Bears fans right now.
No. We have already succeeded.
Yeah.
I mean, what are the 3 terrors of the fire swamp? 1, the flame spurt. No problem. There's a popping sound preceding each. We can avoid that. 2, the lightning sand. But you were clever enough to discover what that looks like, so in the future we can avoid that too.
Wesley, what about the ROUSs?
Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist.
So anyway,
but we really don't want to find out.
If you go to Turkey and clip your nails at night, you might see one for yourself. There we go.
Huh.
The whole thing. I want to start googling some of these superstitions. What's some more? What are some other ones? What are some ones that the callers wanted to share?
Okay, so Buffy says all good and bad things happen in 3 seconds.
3 seconds?
Yeah, I've never heard that one before. Never heard that one before.
Well, let me tell you something, sweetheart. It was a good thing. It only took 3 seconds, though.
They were knocking boots. Knocking boots.
3 seconds of knocking boots.
Knocking your boots. Okay, so there was 2 I wanted to read because they were a little bit longer and interesting, which would be...
That's what she said.
Yeah, a little longer and interesting. So my friend Janet, she says she sees multiple numbers all day long since 1/1/2020. Every day she'll see 1010, 222, 111, and it hasn't stopped yet. Now, I've always heard when you see multiple numbers, like 2, whatever it is, that's typically the sign of a loved one that has passed on. So, that's kind of like letting you know they're there. You've never heard that?
No, I've never heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot. For my dad, it's 303. Him and my mom met, my stepdad, but he was definitely my dad. They met at a bar called the 303 Club. It was a setup date. They bought 303, their lot, when they moved. And then when my dad passed, I was in bed with him. He passed at 2:53. And I said, for goodness sakes, you couldn't give me 10 more minutes. So when I called in the morning to get his time of death, I said it was 303.
So what about when 253 shows up?
Nope, it's 303 for my dad. 303. But some people say 222. Some people say it's depending on the person and what those numbers mean. Has anybody else heard that? Let us know, because I've always heard multiples like that.
I always hear the old 1111 make a wish. I always hear that one.
I've heard that.
Yeah, so I'll be like, okay, all right.
And do you make a wish?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if I see it, but again, It depends on. Is it 11:11 in the universe's time or on the clock that you happen to be looking at?
Well,
like if
you're looking up at the sky, you don't know it's 11:11. You got to look at the
clock. But what if my clock is like off by 30 by a minute?
That's a you problem.
Maybe that's why none of my wishes come true, because it's not quite set to 11:11. It's always like a minute fast or a minute slow.
No,
I'm just saying.
Happens.
Anywho, let's take a quick look at the WRMN Morning Show weather report. Today, folks, it's going to be a little warmer than we were expecting. This week is going to be a little bit warmer than we were expecting. We're currently at 9 degrees with a real feel of 13. Today, it's going to be cloudy and pretty cold. Breezy this afternoon. We're only going to hit a high of 24 today. And tonight, it's not going to be as cold as it's been. We're going to only hit a low of 15 tomorrow. Oh my, it's going to be balmy. We're going to go all the way up to 39, but what that means, not so much snow as we're going to have rain. High of 39, a low of 32 Wednesday, high of 36 and a low of 11. Temperatures dip later on in the week, but then bounce right back up the following week. So, a little bit of a respite from the ice, the Arctic temperatures that we've been having these past few days. Our WRMN morning show sports report. Our beloved Bears fell to the hated Green Bay Packers.
I wonder how many people lost bets, because I know at Newman's, Dale and Michael. Dale is an avid Green Bay Packers fan. Michael's an avid Bears fan. They purchased purchased jerseys for their team, and if the Bears lost, Michael was going to have to wear a Packers jersey. Packers jersey.
The loser has to wear the opposing team's jersey.
And I have not seen pictures, so I'm not sure if that has happened yet. So we will find out.
I mean, the Bears themselves, I mean, they put up a good fight yesterday. Was again, the WRMN morning show takes full responsibility for the loss. I pre-taped a Kung Fu Fighting victory video, which I shouldn't have done.
No.
That's on me.
Delete it. Please delete it from delete it.
Susie did not wear her Chicago Bears jacket to
I had all the other regalia.
He had everything else, but not the jacket. We have learned that is the main component of the good juju that it generates.
It's a combination.
We apologize. I mean, I had all and that's right. I was wearing the Bears sweater that I wore the last time they lost. Also on me.
Elliot.
On me.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they had lost the last time I wore that sweater.
All right,
enough. I need to get rid of that.
Enough next week.
If I had been wearing my jersey hoodie combination, which I've worn for every one of their wins, then they would have won yesterday. So again, folks, my bad. I promise you I'll do better next time. We are going to make sure that we bring home a Bears win against the Cleveland Browns next week. You know who else could use wins? Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls are struggling, as are the Chicago Blackhawks after having some strong starts. So far this year, both teams are struggling, although Connor Bedard is doing quite well, leading the team in points. So, again, we are looking towards as the season progresses, we're looking towards a better sports year for all our Chicago teams, especially the Chicago Bears, which you can listen to right here on WRMN 1410 every game day. Next game is going to be against the Cleveland Browns. I believe they're home against Cleveland. Wait, are they home against Cleveland? Because Chicago Bears. See, I'm so accustomed to having the schedule right in front of me at Trist. Like we have it up on a wall, so I see it right there. Yes, they do face the Cleveland Browns here. They will be playing the Cleveland Browns here on Sunday at the 12 o'clock game, 12 o'clock kickoff. The following day, the following Saturday, back up against the Packers. That's going to be an evening game, though. It's going to be Saturday night, 7:20. And then they go to San Francisco to play the 49ers on the 28th. And the season finale against the Detroit Tigers. The Detroit Lions. The Lions will be taking place on January 4th, and I do believe they have yet to determine the time for that game. But you'll be able to listen to all the in-game, post-game action here on WRMN Radio whenever the Bears play live on your home for the Chicago Bears in the Fox River Valley. And that is our WRMN Morning Show weather and sports report. We give some of the longest weather and sports reports on radio, if you ask me.
I think so.
I mean, it's part of the conversation. You know, I don't mind having a conversation about it. 505-926-1410 is how you can text us. 505-926-1410. Get your comments in now, because when we come back after this break, it's Susie C. with the morning show, the first shift morning shout outs, and then I'm probably going to stand up front, see if the cute blonde shows up this morning.
I have some really weird superstitions that I found I should have saved this for a Weird Wednesday, but I can't. Some of these are really weird. And then we will have the No Nickname John bad joke of the day around the bottom of the 7 o'clock hour. And yeah, this one's interesting. I'm going to workshop it just a wee bit and see if I can make y'all laugh.
You know what?
Giggle, groan, moan.
I think the other problem, too, is I've been eating oatmeal for breakfast for the past...
Daddy, gotta make a boom boom?
No. I think that's also why the Bears lost, because I wasn't having
You switched up your breakfast?
I switched up my breakfast, and that caused them to lose. I can feel the high cholesterol's worth it. I'll go back to eating 11 eggs.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 7 o'clock.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing new Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. Do you feel stupid for buying a timeshare? Don't. It's not your fault. You were most likely told you could rent it, and it was a great financial investment. And the deal was available today only. If this happened to you, contact your resort or Wesley Financial Group for help today.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-1313. 800-791-1313.
Progressive presents the Sports Flash on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
The Blackhawks beat the Kings 2-1 last night. Connor Bedard now with goals in 3 straight. Spencer Knight made 26 saves. The teams play again in Los Angeles on Saturday. Home game for the Bulls tonight, hosting the Pacers. Chicago looking to snap a 5-game slide. Tomorrow night, big top 20 matchup for number 14 Illinois men's basketball at number 13 Tennessee. Illinois 6-2 on the season. Tennessee 7-2. The Vols have dropped 2 straight. Counting down the minutes till this Sunday's giant NFC North clash at Lambeau Field between the Packers and the Bears. Chicago on top of the division. They're 9-3-0. The Packers are 8-3-1. Chicago with wins in 5 straight. Green Bay's won 3 in a row. The division race made even tighter with last night's 44-30 Detroit win over the Cowboys. Lions remain in the mix at 8-5. Save big when you bundle auto and home, renters, or condo with Progressive.
I'm Chuck Sanders on News Talk Radio 1410 WRMN.
Find what you love what you find. A Total Wine and More.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23, temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16, temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 36. Currently, it is 8 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More.
Ready to tackle your junk piles? Call the Junk Luggers. From old furniture to entire cleanouts, we do the heavy lifting. And here's the best part. We rehome and recycle as much as possible to keep it all out of landfills. Feel good about your cleanout the green way. Call 1-800-LUG-JUNK or visit junkluggers.com today for your eco-friendly, stress-free service.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Whether you're still waking up or still awake from last night, we got you. Mornings just got a whole lot more interesting. This is how you do radio. Live from the Talk of the Town, it's the WRMN Morning Show.
Good morning and welcome back to the 7 o'clock hour of the WRMN Morning Show. You are here with me, Susie C., and the disembodied voice of Elliot the L Train Serrano. Is he going to go outside and look for the cute blonde today?
I'm going to go stand out in the corner while you're doing the morning show.
She might need help walking across the ice. You could take her arm. Ma'am, might I help you across the ice?
Excuse me, milady.
Milady.
May I assist thee across such treacherous terrain?
And make sure that you are walking closest to the street.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
I'm not a plebeian.
Neanderthal?
I'm not a Neanderthal. I'm not a barbarian.
Well, so this is 7 o'clock, and this is the time of the day where we start out with our morning show first shifter shout outs. That is those of you who text in on the text line at 505-926-1410. Get those in before about 7:10, 7:12. And then we move on over to the comments on the tube of use. So typically we get this started. This morning we are starting out with 17,414 prayers. I will tell you all that on Friday, Genius George popped in looking good. You know, he's got his struggles. So a lot of these prayers were shooting his way, but he came in and he looked really good. And I got a great hug. Matter of fact, two, because you guys, if you know me, you know I love hugs. And to me, hugs are very cathartic and make people feel good, except for Todd. So George looked great. And we're sending a lot of prayers your way, George. And he's lots of kind words for us. We make him smile in the morning. Hopefully we do the same for you. So first one in this morning was the beautiful Miss Linda Carter. She always says good morning to me. Welcome back to Monday morning. Have a blessed day and keep the faith. Going to add her prayers. Katrina Sue came in, and of course she says good morning to all the first shifters from Elgin. She's listening on her speaker typically, and she is drinking her coffee and wants everyone to have a wonderful day. She likes her coffee with creme brulee and honey. Nando says his superstition is to stay away from people with bad vibes. I agree with you wholeheartedly. People can suck the life out of you. And that's, you know, it's easier for them to drag you down than pull you up. So I try to stay.
I don't know anything about that.
There he is.
Suck the life out of you.
Good morning, Elliot. He loves me in the morning. And of course, Todd sent in one of his beautiful, he sent me one yesterday too. So I'm going to actually post Sunday and Monday's beautiful good morning pictures. And Todd, I appreciate it so much. We all do. And this one, I said, where is it? Because these two red buildings, like a house and sort of a barn type thing, covered in snow. It's beautiful. And he said in Iowa, he has to take the pictures in the daylight when he can. It's really pretty. The red up against the snow is gorgeous. So we're going to move over to the YouTube. And of course, first one in. I always try, it's like a contest. Who could be the first one in? And I always try to be, but 99% of the time, Hector Soto beats me in. So Hector says, good morning, L Train, Susie C, the first shifters from Hector and Nene Rose, Jeremiah, who better be up getting ready for school, and Uncle Boom Boom in the house. Jeremiah, what you having for breakfast, buddy? And then he also sends a bunch of prayers. Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders says, good morning, first shifters. Whilst our Bears lost, we still have Susie C and Elliot, the L Train Serrano, to warm us up on a very cold start to the week. Stay fire safe. Absolutely. Hey, if you got a live tree right now, I'll pause. Go water it. Okay, no, wait till a commercial. Water your tree. It needs lots of water so that it doesn't dry out. So there's my tip of the day. And he also sends prayers. Todd says, good morning. Pam, Mrs. Claus says, rise and shine for shifters, L Train and Susie C. Best boot forward. Have a great week. And she's back. Becky Blue Eyes, good morning, first shifters. Have a wonderful day with plenty of sunshine from Becky Blue Eyes. And she sends all the sunshine emojis, which it looks like we're going to need today because I think it's going to be a little overcast, but tomorrow's going to be warm. Downtown Jose, he says, happy Monday, everyone. Happy hello, first shifters. Keith K, our morning ninja, slides in and says, good morning, shifters. Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders, let's hit it. Downtown Jose, bear it down. Fast Eddie, hey, it's Monday. Hi, all first shifters. Hi, Susie C. L Train, stay warm. And Todd says it's 8 degrees on the other side of the corn curtain. And if you're new here, that's anything on the other side of 47. King Doe, good morning to the Fox River Valley. And good morning. Thank you for being here. No Nickname John says good morning. He also sends the No Nickname John bad joke of the day, which I like this one. He also said he has had a highly superstitious Irish grandfather, and to this day, the number 13 disturbs him in many applications, though there's no sense to it. My birthday's on the 13th, and I've actually had my birthday on Friday the 13th several times. Downtown Jose, you said you've been seeing the number 111 all the time and you wish could know what it means? Well, I Googled it. And the numbers 111 mean repeatedly often. When you see it repeatedly, it often signifies a spiritual message about new beginnings, alignment, and manifestations, suggesting that you're on the right path, your thoughts are becoming a reality, and you should focus on your highest intentions. Embrace spiritual growth and trust divine timing for your goals. It's considered an angel number, indicating strong guidance from the universe or guardian angels for your next step. So for you, downtown Jose, manifesting should be a big part of your what you do. So manifest those good vibes, things you want. My daughter does it all the time, and her manifesting happens a lot. She has not manifested me the lottery yet, but I'm okay. I got a good life going on. Commander Dennis says, good morning, first shifters. Tonight at the Legion, 820 North Liberty is the Queen of Hearts. Jackpot's $18,956. Nice. Tickets on Mondays and Wednesdays are 18 tickets for $10. And they have bar bites tonight. And Commander Dennis says he's had enough of the snow for sure. Had to shovel out 2 cars buried by the village of Streamwood yesterday. Could not even open the car doors. Spent a couple hours shoveling. Correct. And Pam says you can't get a hug unless you give a hug. And, superstition, open a window when someone passes. Yes, passes meaning they, pass on through their life, that they die, and yes, open a window. And you're welcome, downtown Jose. So that is your morning shout outs for all of our first shifters who came in hot and said good morning. We appreciate all of you being here every day. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell them to tune in because we have a hell of a family. Do we have a caller?
Yes, we do. And
hey, let's see who's calling.
If you want to call in, phone lines are now open, 847-505-1410.
Morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning. It's Genius George. I'll start out by saying it was so nice I was able to stop by the station momentarily.
Did you hear me talk about you?
No, I didn't.
I was
you can talk about me anytime you like.
Literally, the beginning of the shout-outs, I said that we are starting out with 17,414 prayers. And that I saw you Friday, I got to hug you twice, and most of our prayers are going out to you. So you and I must be on the same wavelength, friend.
Lovely. And it was so good to see Elliot think so highly of him and his talent. But the reason I called yesterday, freezing day, absolutely freezing. I was so cold in the morning, and I turned on the radio, and I'm watching via the app, and I see yesterday's Pearl Harbor Day. 2,400 young men sacrificed their lives for the freedoms that we still enjoy 84 years later. And I looked, and on the app is Dean DeLaley, Ronald Nesty, and there were several veterans. I couldn't recognize them. It was pretty foggy. But Dean is doing the WRMN thing. Ronald Nesty is there. They're honoring. They're throwing a wreath. They're on the lakefront. They're at Navy Pier, throwing a wreath in the lake to honor those young veterans, those mostly young men then, who sacrificed their lives for the freedoms that we've enjoyed in all the years since. And I thought, my goodness, you want to talk about commitment. You want to talk about integrity. It's very, very easy, very, very easy. If the transmitter goes off for 3 seconds, it's very easy to panic and call. What's going on with the station? Are they going to sell? Are they closing? Or if Ronald Nesty can't get you a ticket for Boss Skaggs, oh, no, the Arcada's going down. I can't get a ticket. Really, can we at least celebrate people who are trying to make a difference, a positive difference? And that was all. I just thought about that. And, as I'm watching that video, or watching the video from Navy Pier, and I'm watching that American flag was whipping. I mean, it was whipping.
Cold and windy.
And so cold. And I realize, that flag is whippy because of the weather conditions, but that flag is really, it resonates, it breathes because of the sacrifices that all these young men and women made, giving their last breath to keep that flag moving.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the things we need to remember. Forget all the, all this minutia, all this negative minutia that people seem to just embrace, and try to do something. And not just because it's the Christmas season. Try to do something to make things better for whomever, for anybody.
Absolutely.
We've talked about this how many times? And because you've been part of a solution trying to help people. Everybody's got a cross to bear. You see people at wherever, at a mall or at a McDonald's, and you don't remember or you don't realize or take time to think, you know what, I'm sure they've got things going on in their life too. It's not always champagne and roses.
Nope.
So
I try to leave people better than when I found them.
And you certainly do.
Thank you, honey. You do the same. You do the same. But yes, let's all look at the positive and not the negative.
Yeah,
and I'm so glad you called.
And let's thank Dean Delaney and Ronald Nessie for getting up at 4:30 in the morning to go down to Navy Pier. That's not an easy task.
No, not at all. And with how lousy it was, I saw the video and I was like, "Ooh, it's cold."
Yeah, even Dino, he didn't look quite as sophisticated as he generally does with that wind blowing across the pier.
Awesome. Well, honey, hopefully you've got a good day planned. You're going to stay toasty
Absolutely.
today?
Well, I don't know about that, but I've got a good day planned. Every
right.
day's a good day.
All right, my dear. Well, come in for a hug anytime you want.
Lovely.
All right.
Thanks for the good juju.
Bye-bye.
Bye, honey.
Thanks for the good juju, George. Good
Love
juju,
him.
George.
Good juju, George.
Yeah, and I didn't see that. Was looking at the video of the broadcast from Navy from the whole Pearl Harbor Memorial. Yeah. I didn't see how Dino was looking there. I mean, if it was I'm sure, was he wearing? I'm thinking he was wearing his customary coat and tie sort of thing.
And he had on a long jacket. Did we have another call? I heard the beep.
No, then.
Oh,
no.
okay.
But we appreciate that, George. And again, we try our best here. We try our best here at WRMN. Again, we are a community-owned radio station. This is a community station, locally owned. We are not part of a giant conglomerate. We're not part of a media network. This is all local folks wanting to do their best here in the Fox River Valley to bring local community radio to you. And it helps us a lot when you support us. It helps us a lot when you tune in, when you share us on the different social media apps and the like. But also helps us when you decide to sponsor, when you decide to come in and be a business and work with us. So, all right. Oh, you were talking about another caller here?
Yeah, I thought I heard a beep. Good morning, caller. Who dis?
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Linda Carter.
How you doing?
I am well. How are you, sweet girl?
I'm doing fine. I was going to tell you, I don't know, but when I was growing up down south, they used to say, don't watch the last day of the month. Like December the 31st, they used to tell, because they said, I still do it. I don't know why. They said, if you watch, you're watching somebody out of your family.
Oh, don't wash on the last day of the year?
Yep.
Interesting. You know what? We'll have to Google that one and see if there's a...
I don't know if it's true, but I'm just saying that's what the old folks used to say.
No. Well, you know what? We could Google that and see if there's a meaning to it.
But I don't do it still. And like a black cat, what they say, walking funny, cross your path.
Right, or go under a ladder.
Yeah, all that crazy stuff. Well, crossed my path the other day, but I kept on saying,
there you go.
Yeah.
How's Miss Lola?
But anyway, she's probably laying in the window.
I love that. That's a perfect spot for her. It fits her just right.
Yeah, she's there trying to devour people and bark at them. That's her main goal every day.
She's protecting you.
Yes, but that's what my superstition. Oh no, a letter. I don't know, but that's the only one that I really keep, and I don't know why. I even tell my kids, "Don't y'all watch, because I don't want y'all watching me out."
Do you throw salt over your shoulder?
No, I don't do that.
Yes, I don't too. I have in the past, but I don't use a lot of salt. So
no.
Me spilling
I remember
salt.
my girl. I had a friend. She passed away a long time ago. She always told me to put 13. I don't know why she always told me 13. Put 13 black-eyed peas in your purse, and you won't be broke. I was broke the whole year.
Oh. But at least you tried.
Yeah, I did try, but I said I was stupid. I don't know why I listened to it, but I did that stupid. But
listen,
anyway,
at some point, we're all willing to try something if we're going to make a little money.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I made no money. I don't think I kept no money in my purse.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, you guys have a blessed day.
You as well, sweet Miss Linda, and I will be texting you back in the morning.
Okay, then. Bye.
Right, bye.
Wait, before you leave, that pajama thing I was looking at was a moo-moo?
Yeah, a little moo-moo.
Yeah.
I'm placing an order today.
Okay, tell me how much it costs.
I will.
Forget. Okay, love you, Susie.
All right, I love you too, honey.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's Monday morning. It is 7:23 on this December 8th, and we've had our first moo-moo mention.
Our moo-moo mention.
Our first mention of a moo-moo.
Moo-moo.
In case you were missing out, we had a whole thing about moo-moos last week here in the WRMN Morning Show. If you want to find out what we meant, what we were talking about, you got to go back to our Facebook page, go to our YouTube page and look at earlier episodes of the WRMN Morning Show where, again, moo-moos. My mom, when my mom wore one, we called that a bata. That's the thing. A bata. And we were talking about the moms, the what do you call it? The house,
a house coat.
A house coat. It's like a little like a robe, like a sleeping robe, or what is it? It's got
big pockets in the front. You can usually stick a Kleenex up one sleeve. Put your butterscotch candies, those Scatterbatch discs in the pockets. Mom had her boomerang chancla in the one
pocket.
Her spare chancla.
Because she needed something to walk in, and then there was on there. Before there was drone technology, downtown Jose, Hector Soto, you know it, right? Before drones, Mama had that chancla that she could throw, and it would go around corners and find you wherever you were.
It was like a heat-seeking missile.
Like a heat-seeking missile,
with a slap upside the head.
And then you'd go, "What happened?" And you look around, and the thing is flitting back to Mom, like Captain America's shield or a batarang.
It tucks itself right back in its pocket.
Right back in the right there.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho.
So funny. So we are talking superstitions, and I've found some. So in Russia, they say don't whistle indoors. It wastes money and brings bad luck.
In Russia, KGB comes and whistles for you.
Oh my gosh. And then, and in Spain and Greece, Tuesday the 13th is unlucky, not Friday the 13th. Right? Kind of crazy. And then
that's because in Greece it's not Tuesday, it's not Jason in Greece. It's George with a G.
Oh.
Jorge, and he doesn't come after you with a machete. He has a colander.
It's going to strain your brains through the colander?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Karen N, she says, I do just a few in case it might work. She's like, 1, fingers crossed for good luck.
Yeah.
And I know several people that do this one. You say rabbit, rabbit on the first of the month. As soon as you wake up. Excuse me, I don't know what that came from. We'll have to Google that. But I have friends that do that. And also hanging a horseshoe. You're supposed to hang the horseshoe with the points side up. So the good luck drains into the horseshoe and doesn't spill out. If you hang it the upside down way, the good luck runs on it. You hang it over a doorway. The good luck runs down and does not collect in the horseshoe. That one I've heard many times, especially I have a lot of horse friends.
The rabbit superstition, a belief that saying rabbit, rabbit, or a variation on the first day of the month brings good luck for the rest of the month. The exact origin is unknown, but written references date to the early 1900s, when we were born.
Yeah, 1900s. We were born in the 1900s. Yeah, kids.
And it's thought to have roots in older beliefs about rabbits symbolizing fertility and luck, because, you know, the lucky rabbit's foot.
Yeah.
Variations include saying white rabbit, bunny, or spelling rabbit backwards as tibar.
Well, see, now what's funny is white rabbit right now in slang is not a good thing.
What is it?
If you Google it, it's like the white rabbit chased me, kind of like you went saying you went down the rabbit hole and you spent too much time on something. If I'm reading it all correctly, white rabbit chasing me means it chased you down the rabbit hole. Like you get stuck on TikTok or Facebook. Or
I get that.
So you're going down the rabbit hole. So I'm pretty sure the white rabbit chasing me is what that means.
Which means it will make you late for a very important date.
Wait, you had a date?
No, I never.
We had dates last Thursday, but they were watermelon flavored. We have to find out where all of our mouth museum stuff went. Because they cleaned up our mouth museum to put Christmas stuff. But yeah.
The Christmas stuff is here. The mouth museum has moved out. I'm thinking about, or we're going to ask the Gail Borden Library if we can do an installation there. The WRMN Morning Show Mouth Museum.
I think that's a great idea.
You know,
how about this? What if in the other room, in the window, on the windowsill?
Put the mouth museum there.
Put the mouth museum. So people walking by go, why do they have possum flavored candy? Maybe you should tune in and find out what's in the mouth museum.
And you can even come in and if you want to try
a snack.
It.
Come on in.
Taste the possum flavored candy.
Yeah, try the fried chicken flavored candy. Try the butterscotch. Try the macaroni and cheese flavored. Listen, let's not bastardize it. Let's people make their own opinions.
The macaroni and cheese flavored candy canes are actually quite good.
They tasted like scuttlebutt.
They tasted, they were kind of tasty. But the fried chicken candy did not taste like fried chicken. It tasted like doom and despair.
And bad decisions.
And way bad decisions. All right, folks. Right now it's how is it outside?
7:29. It's 14 degrees here in Elgin, Illinois.
That's a real feel. When we come back, it's the No Nickname John bad joke of the day. I think we got to workshop this one. We'll find out when we get back.
I got it.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin news from December 8, 1925. Elgin police capture 5 bandits. 5 amateur bandits, hard-boiled, with loaded shotguns, rifles, and revolvers in their possession, but timid without weapons, were captured by police early this morning after the quintet burglarized a general store and held up a young man and girl in an automobile. The young highwaymen, who range in ages from 18 to 25, confessed to both deeds to authorities and, in a momentary spirit of braggadocio, admitted that they would have shot if necessary. The 5 youths pleaded guilty at a preliminary hearing today and were ordered held to the next grand jury under $10,000 bond each. They face charges of robbery with a gun and burglary and larceny. The youthful highwaymen, who according to police think that they're hard-boiled, sat unperturbed and readily answered all questions put to them. Upon being questioned, the gangsters vigorously denied that they were responsible for any other burglaries and robberies. "This was our first job," they said. According to the authorities, the confessed thugs are facing stretches in state prison for a term of 1 to 14 years. Their leader, it was found upon investigation, had served time in Pontiac after being arrested here 10 years ago as an auto thief. Then only 15 years old, he was recognized as one of the first auto thieves in Elgin and in northern Illinois.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
Welcome to downtown Elgin, where businesses, community, and creativity come together. The Downtown Neighborhood Association provides valuable, complimentary services to all downtown businesses, organizations, property owners, and residents, helping you gain exposure and thrive. Whether you're already part of the district or exploring a new downtown location, DNA is here to help your vision grow. Join us in creating a vibrant, connected, and successful downtown Elgin. Call now 847-488-1456, or you can email info@downtownelgin.com. Ask for Jennifer Facala. Downtown Neighborhood Association, where the heart of business beats strong.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 18. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 36. Currently, it is 8 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sidelines when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, and even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast acting, they're long lasting, and they are made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo and the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online, and keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
Live from Fox River Valley, this is the WRMN Morning Show. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the chaos. And we are back. This is the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, I'm the L Train, Elliot Serrano. Thank you so much for making us a part of your morning. If you're watching us on the YouTube, good morning.
Morning. And I have just a really quick shout out. This is pretty huge. So, DJ Buddy James, our good friend of the show, our new good friend of the show, Tim, his daughter's a wrestler. And she is a baddie. She's a baddie. So she was in Naperville yesterday at her tournament. She went 2-0. She's heading for state. The way she's going, she's heading for state, but she is a baddie. That girl can take anybody down. So, Frankie, good morning.
All right, Frankie.
Congrats on your wins and keep going, girl.
Congrats. But let me know when you're in a steel cage match. Then I'll be there. I want to see a steel cage. Hell in a Cell, maybe.
She's only like in junior high.
Well, chair shots. When you take your first chair shot, I want to hear about that.
Yeah, because remember, he has the Torn Quadcast, which is his podcast about wrestling.
About pro wrestling. I want to hear
wrestling.
I want to hear about that. Also, before we get to the no nickname John bad joke of the day, and I'm also waiting for Wesley Jr. and Northwest West to come by. We forgot to replay the Toast and Jam of the morning. We did it at the 6 o'clock hour. You normally do it at the top of the 7 o'clock hour.
Get your blood pumping.
And what did Susie C come in dancing to today?
Toasting to a Bears win next week. And let's go.
I missed it because I was running behind again this morning. I even did I ordered my Dunkin' Donuts because I was not taking any chances this Monday morning, not having my Dunkin'. And this is how good the folks at the Dunkin' on 20 are right now, just so you know. In Bartlett, I said, I'm here to pick up my mobile app, and the guy was so good because they know me. I go there so many times. He goes, it didn't come through, and I looked at my phone. I set up the order. I never hit actual order.
Oh, no.
That's how well they know me. And I went, I'm so sorry. Hey, he goes, no problem. I hit the boom, and then it was ready for me. So, again, to the Dunkin' Donuts on 20 near Ian Bartlett. They're great Dunkin' Donuts. Give them your business.
Come on, Brendan. He's doing his dance moves.
Dancing.
Miss Linda Carter, you dancing?
Don't you know now is the perfect time? We can dim the lights just to make it right.
If the cute blonde walked by and I sang this to them, would it be kind of creepy?
No. And you know what? I forgot to also shout out. I forgot to shout out to Carmela. Sorry, Carmela. I'm glad you're listening, girl. Yep. Look at Miss Linda Carter jamming. I love it. Okay, that gets your heart pumping just a little bit. Sorry about that, Carmela. I was reading it quickly, and I didn't mean to forget you, too. So, good morning, everybody. It is time for the No Nickname John Bad Joke of the Day. I am starting out today with 348 tens. We are in the Giggle Hut, inside of the Comedy Dojo with my comedic sensei, the one, the only, L Train Serrano.
All right, here we go again. Now, this one's we workshop this one, and this was kind of...
We did it. It's good. No, I got this.
Here's what we're going to do. All right.
Look, I'm still bouncing from PYT.
The joke is there. The joke is there. For folks, if you ever want to see the joke, you can find it in the YouTube chat box. Just scroll up and you'll see John Guiney drops it in really early in the morning. But if you're reading it, you're wondering, how are we going to do this? Well, the first thing we need, I need Grasshopper. I need you to center yourself with the comedy universe.
I am breathing in.
Breathe in.
The good vibes.
And
I am...
reach out into...
I do that, but then
universe.
You joke when I tickle.
Tickle the balls of comedy. Right
I'm
there.
tickling the comedic
They're
balls.
giant spheres in the universe. That's what comedy is. If you imagine comedy as a giant sphere or even a tiny sphere.
Little spheres. Two little spheres.
Two little spheres that are just hanging before you. Reach out with your hands and tickle them.
We're doing it. We're
tickle
doing
them. Pay no attention to the rod of comedy.
It'll poke you in the eye.
You don't want to grab that yet. No. That happens after you tell the joke.
Yeah. Because you don't want it to poke you in the eye. Then you can't see the joke. I can't read it.
We don't want that. So again, comedy outside of you. Reach inside, bring comedy within.
Bringing it in.
And then...
Alrighty.
Release.
So, I have tickled the balls of comedy, and we are now ready for the good morning. No Nickname John. Bad joke of the day. He says, good morning, first shifters. It's Christmas tree day. Do you know why Christmas trees are bad at sewing? They're always dropping their needles. Not horrible. Not horrible.
Can I tell you something? You workshop that pretty well.
Okay.
Because I heard it. You were saying, I was going, no, I'm not sure. No.
Sometimes I can't think it. I just got to.
You did it. You did. No, that was
fly by the seat of my pants.
That's a solid 8.5. I'm going to give that a delivery, a solid 8.5. The joke itself was horrendous. That was a level 9 joke, bad joke. That was bad. I mean, that was even like, there would be an entire 5th grade class going, so cringe. That was so cringe. But as far as I rate that joke a 9 on the bad scale. The delivery, though, that was some heavy lifting there. But you were subtle. Right there, boom, solid. I think you got through it. I give you a solid 8.5
Thank you.
There. That was good.
I got a 10. I got 9 on the delivery. I got a 10 on the delivery.
A 9
I got
on the
2
joke,
10s.
Okay, who's giving the 9s? I want to know.
The 9 on the delivery was Downtown Jose, and he gave a 10 on the joke.
All right.
Because the worse the joke, the better the score.
Yep.
The better I do, the better the score.
Right.
So, yeah, Brendan gave me a 10, and Fire Trustee Eddie Saunders gave me a 10.
There we go.
Karen's drinking her Dunkin' coffee, too. but from home, she makes it. Oh, so does Lena. Lena can't, yeah. I talked to her the other day, and she had been out of coffee. I thought she was going to lose her mind because she makes her Dunkin' at home.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning, caller. You're on the WRMN Morning Show. What did you think of the joke of the day?
Oh, I missed the joke of the day. Good morning, Susie. Morning, Elliot.
Good morning.
We just said it.
I always call a little bit too late.
Do you have the radio on before you call in?
Oh, we don't have a radio.
Do you have it on your smartphone?
On your phone? You can listen to this on your phone.
Becky used to have that on one of her phones. I'm not sure she has that on her phone.
All right.
No, not the new one.
All righty.
So what's your superstition?
Never cross a black cat's path.
Oh, there we go. That's a popular one. Black cats cause bad luck. I scared that poor little black kitty out of my composter late last night. I feel so bad for that kitty. It was a nice little warm place that she could lie in, and we scared him off. I felt bad.
You know, like if you don't step on a crack, you break your mother's back. I heard that one.
Yeah. Man, every day I get mad at my mom, I go, Mom, watch it.
I'm stepping on a crack.
I'm stepping on all the cracks.
That's fun. I had a good weekend. Sunday was the best. Went to church, and then I handed out some Christmas presents, handed out cards. Becky handed out some cards. Then we had a luncheon after church.
Yay.
We had pulled pork sandwiches and salad with chicken and something else. Salad and baked beans. Our cooks, Marlo and Jose, they're married and they're really good cooks. I took some home.
Oh, well, good. Very good. Is Becky around?
Yeah, she's right here. Hello.
Hello. Hey, do you guys have YouTube on your TV?
Not on the TV. I got YouTube on my phone.
Do you watch the show then?
Oh, no.
Oh, you should.
I should look it up. I want my radio app back.
Well, you don't need the radio app. If you have YouTube on your phone, you just go to YouTube and type us in. That way you'll know what you were talking about before you call. Yep. So you can go to WRMN AM. Make sure you put in WRMN AM 1410, and it will come up, and you can watch all day long, whoever you want. But we're on 6 to 9, as you know, so you can watch us, and then you can make comments on the YouTube, and we can read them.
Cool.
Yeah. So what are your superstitions? Cut me some slack, Jack. Cut me some slack, Jack. Sorry.
Never stand under a tree during a thunderstorm.
I don't think that's a superstition. I think that's
good advice.
Truth.
Yeah. Because you don't want the tree to get hit by lightning while you're under it.
Right. And never use an umbrella on the golf course.
Same thing. Good advice.
Unless it's a plastic umbrella, right? If you use a metal umbrella, you're asking for trouble. Yeah, you're out in the middle of nowhere.
Correct.
Get hit by lightning. Yeah.
I heard that you can get struck by lightning within 10 miles of the storm.
Yeah, well, you have to look out for that. That's true. Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies. Well, I'm glad you had a good weekend.
Yep.
All right. Well, let Susan say her goodbye, and then tomorrow tune in on YouTube so I know that you're watching.
There she is. Oh, okay.
All right. Bye, honey.
Hi, me again.
Hi.
Love you downtown, Jose.
We love you downtown, Jose, and Sidekick Susan, and beloved Becky. You guys have a good day.
You too.
Okay, bye.
All right, let's check in real quick before we hit the top of the hour.
Todd says stop rolling your eyes.
Well, I'm not.
I did too. Sorry.
Right.
Any hootie.
It's 10 degrees right now with a real feel of 13. Today's going to be mostly cloudy and very cold. Breezy this afternoon. We're going to hit a high of 24. Tonight's going to be mostly cloudy and not as cold. Breezy late, a low of 15. Then tomorrow, oh man, tomorrow, break out the flip-flops. Get the pool out back. Fill it back up again because we're going to get all the way up to 39 degrees. Will be the high and a low of only 32. It's going to be balmy. Wednesday, high of 36, low of 11. But so that is our WRMN morning show weather report. The Chicago Bears fell to the Green Bay Packers yesterday, 28-21. But hey, it was a great game. They gave them a fight like you wouldn't believe.
They played well. A couple of dumb calls, but they played well.
They did, and they were in Lambeau. Their next game will be.
It was like 8 degrees or something crazy.
Yeah. They host the Cleveland Browns next week, Sunday at 12 o'clock. And then the rematch against those Packers the following Saturday. It's going to be a prime time game, 7 o'clock Saturday. You can listen to all the Bears game action here on WRMN 1410 AM. Right here on the stick. Unfortunately, we cannot stream it on the app, nor can we broadcast them on YouTube. You can only listen to them on the broadcast channel. But mind you, there's some areas of the Fox River Valley where you can't get that other station that broadcasts the Bears, but you can only get it here. In fact, there's some areas of Wisconsin that the WRMN radio signal reaches. So if you want to listen to the Bears take on the Browns this Sunday, WRMN 1410 AM is the place to listen to all the Bears in-game and post-game action here in the Fox River Valley.
Okay, and I got to say, Crystal says that her superstition is that she believes in the most is if you sweep over her feet, she's going to have to fight you.
Sweep over her feet.
Yeah, like with the broom.
Like if my broom brushes your feet.
Yeah, I think that's what she means.
She's got to fight you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it's kind of rude to go over somebody's feet with a broom, but
let me tell you that she and I think I'm going to, and that's completely up to you, Crystal. You'll have to let me know. So for anybody listening, you know, their daughter gave them a letter to ask about Santa. In case there's kids listening, ask about Santa. And they handled it. I was crying. The letter that they sent back to their daughter, Ollie, I was crying. It was very cool. And I would like to know if I could share that so that maybe other parents, when they get those questions, could maybe mirror or use some of the things you said, because I wish I would have had that when my kids were younger and asked those questions. So, Crystal, if it's okay with you, just shoot me something on YouTube, because I would like to screenshot it.
Or share it out, straight out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But very, very cool. So, yeah, let me know, Crystal. She said, please share. Thank you. Because it was so heartfelt and so cool that I definitely have to share. So we're talking also about superstitions today. I had some really good ones up, and I just messed it up. I hit the wrong button. Let me see. Crazy superstitions. Okay, so we've talked about umbrellas. We've talked about broken mirrors, black cats, walking under ladders, knocking on wood, Korea, fan death, sleep with a fan, you could die, Japan, Turkey, India, don't cut your nails at night. That's also premature death. Or monster rats. Russia, don't whistle indoors because it wastes money and brings bad luck. Spain and Greece, Tuesday the 13th is unlucky. Egypt, here's one: if you leave your shoes upside down, it's bad luck. So again, I have a feeling that has to do with the luck pouring in and you're not accepting it because it's upside down. And in France, it's good luck if a dog poops on you. Now, we're not in France, but I've had that happen once or twice.
I must have a ton of great luck, because the number of times I've had poop on me because the freaking poop bag broke.
No, the dog has to actually poop on you, which I've had happen. carrying a little dog, I was taking it to be put down, my friend's dog, and it got so scared it pooped on me and peed on me, which was super fun. Walking into the vet going, "Hi, I'm here to put this dog down." I mean, we had an appointment, but it was very old. It was very old, and my friend couldn't do it, and I could do it. But in the meantime, I'm covered in pee and poop because I think the dog knew what was going to happen. And Crystal, the way you said, now that you're in it with us, is what. So I'll post that because that letter is so meaningful and heartwarming.
I just looked at it. If Crystal, if you can make that shareable, that would be great.
Right? Isn't it cool the way? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. All right. Hello, caller. Good morning. You're on the WRMN Morning Show.
Morning, caller.
Good morning, Elliot. Good morning, Sue. Happy Monday, everybody.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing? I know we're talking about superstitions. My mom, she would always say, write the number 8 in a piece of paper because the number 8 symbolizes infinity. Everything that goes to you, it comes back to you. So that's the money sign.
Oh, I like that.
But the thing is, you have to fold it with a bay leaf inside of it, and you store it where you keep your money, say your wallets or inside your pockets.
Oh, interesting.
But the bay leaf has to be a whole bay leaf.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one of them. And then I know earlier somebody mentioned about the black cat. I remember riding around with my dad, and he would always mark an X on the top left side of the windshield when he saw a black cat before it crossed or anything. It was just something he would do, and I would ask. He goes, "No, you just do it," but he never had a reasoning behind it. I don't know why.
And what did he do on the windshield?
He would mark an X.
Oh, okay.
Mark the X on the windshield on the left-hand side, on the driver's side. Well, of course, because he was driving, yeah. But that was it. And then I want to do my good deed. When you go on Amazon, Susie, go ahead and buy, I'll pay for it. Buy Sidekick Susan a radio, I'll pay for it. No, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny.
No, it just was funny that you said that.
No, here's the thing. It's because I know, Hector, you were listening. So that I find the irony there. You were listening. Well, we want to get Sidekick Susie listening.
I want you to get her a radio for her and beloved Becky there. You send me the bill, Susie, and while you add it, I'd like to buy Miss Linda Carter her moo too, okay?
All right. I will get her the moo and the radio.
Yeah,
and absolutely.
I'm for real. Hey, Susie, I'm a man of my word.
I know you are.
You get those 2 things for that group, and then I pay for that. That's my Christmas gift to those 2 individuals. But I know, if I'm not mistaken, they're roommates, right?
They are roommates.
Becky and Sue, right? Yeah. So, just get them a reasonable radio they can plug in, so they don't have to buy batteries. And that's my Christmas gift to those 2 individuals.
You're awesome.
And then Linda Carter.
I'll get her moo. And listen, I looked up using a bay leaf and the number 8 for luck. And so I'm going to read this to you. Combining the bay leaf's traditional symbolism for manifesting wishes, success, and protection with the number 8's. Association with infinity, prosperity, and good fortune. Often seen in feng shui, you write your desire on a bay leaf. So you write on the bay leaf, let's say money, add the number 8 for the other symbols, and then you burn it or place it in a jar to attract your goals, creating a powerful ritual for abundance, good luck, especially in manifestation practices. So there you go.
And also, for me, I mean, we all have all the other religions out there, but I do have a 2x3 picture of Jesus in my photo. I mean, in my wallet, so it's just like it takes the place of my license. Everywhere I go, he goes. So that's how I feel. I'm blessed every day. So
I love that.
But I mean, everybody's superstitious. They go off of that. But I believe in the Creator, and that's how I am. So, but,
amen. I believe in it too.
Yeah. Other than that, I want everybody to enjoy their day. And good talking to you guys before we hit the break.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nando.
And you got my number, Susie, so you tell me what the bill is. I'm for real. I want to get the radio and that movie. Right?
I'm going to order it today.
All right. Take care, everybody.
Nando, have a great day.
If Elliot wants a little lifesaver, but not that $3 million one, give him one too, a little one.
Too late. I just put it in my cart. $3 million.
Take care.
Bye, Nando.
Have a good one, buddy.
This is what I mean when we talk about family, man. This is family.
I'm amused by everything here. He said, oh yeah, but I'm sorry, Nando. That sounds like brujeria to me, man. It's brujeria.
What's brujeria?
Brujeria. Oh, take a bay leaf and then you burn it and you put the desires on it. You put the, and then
Crystal is a brujeria, and she says she believes in the power of bay leaves.
Bay leaf. The power of the bay leaf.
Yep, got to be a whole bay leaf. I'm gonna try it.
I smell lobster cooking. What is it? Oh no, that's just a bay leaf in my pocket.
It's in my pot roast.
I have a picture of Jesus in my wallet. Oh, I'm sorry, no, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my God!
I carry Obi-Wan with me.
Seriously.
You know, there was a time I looked down at the tracks on the beach, and I said, "Why did you leave me?" And then the master responded, "Because sand people walk in single file to hide their numbers."
Oh,
that's right. Yeah, that's a deep cut for those who know Star Wars. If you don't know Star Wars, that just right over your head. All right, folks, that's the second hour in the books.
Still got some more weird superstitions. Got some of yours. Yeah, we've got a lot going on.
And we don't have a small business spotlight today, so we're just going to keep chugging on through.
Yep, we've got one tomorrow.
We got them tomorrow instead. So phone lines and the text lines are open. And again, what's your superstition? Be sure to share that with us. And this is the WRMN Morning Show brought to you by Vasselli Law. Visit their website at jmvchicagolaw.com or call them at 630-931-8225. For Vasselli Law, proud sponsors of the WRMN Morning Show.
The only thing between you and your best self is the start button. This Cyber Monday, explore the world with Nordic Track. From the peaks of Peru to the streets of Paris, every workout moves you somewhere new with iFit trainers leading the way. The equipment's amazing, smooth, quiet, and those screens make it all feel real. Ready to start your next workout adventure with the #1 treadmill brand in the U.S.? Shop NordicTrack.com for Cyber Monday savings. Nordic Track. Train anywhere, explore everywhere.
If a Lenovo computer for your business is on your holiday list, don't shop around. Just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com. It's your last chance to get exclusive deals on the PCs you want for your business, like the ThinkPad X9 14 Aura Edition and Yoga 7i 2-in-1. So avoid all that shopping chaos and price comparing, and just go directly to the source, Lenovo.com, where PCs are up to 35% off. That's Lenovo.com.
Lenovo. Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410 Elgin time.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Hot Hands. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold.
AP News, I'm Marcela Sanchez. The Supreme Court will hear arguments today on the
children and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary, with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Find what you love, love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you. Spirits and beer, thousands kinds of wines. Walk right through the door, it's all here to explore. With guides in the know and prices so low, it just might blow your mind. You're gonna find what you love and love what you find.
Drink responsibly, B21.
Progressive knows there are some surprisingly expensive things in life, like frames. Because you found a classic 70s concert poster. But when you went to get it framed, you realized the frame will cost about 4 times the amount of the poster. Which is actually absurd because no one will be looking at the frame, and if they are, then you severely overestimated how cool this poster is. But then you remember by switching your home and auto to Progressive, you could save hundreds and put it towards a classic 70s concert poster in an absurdly overpriced frame. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin News from December 8, 1925. Elgin police capture 5 bandits. 5 amateur bandits, hard-boiled, with loaded shotguns, rifles, and revolvers in their possession, but timid without weapons, were captured by police early this morning after the quintet burglarized a general store and held up a young man and girl in an automobile. The young highwaymen, who range in ages from 18 to 25, confessed to both deeds to authorities and, in a momentary spirit of braggadocio, admitted that they would have shot if necessary. The 5 youths pleaded guilty at a preliminary hearing today and were ordered held to the next grand jury under $10,000 bond each. They face charges of robbery with a gun and burglary and larceny. The youthful highwaymen, who according to police think that they're hard-boiled, sat unprotected.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Rain-X, America's #1 wiper blade. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23. This afternoon, temperatures falling to around 18. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16. Temperatures rising to around 24 overnight. Tomorrow, cloudy with a high near 36. Currently, it is 8 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
Whether it's morning routines or weekends on the sidelines when the temperature drops, America brings the heat with Hot Hands. Hot Hands are America's favorite hand, toe, neck, and even body warmers to help you stay warm and cozy from head to toe. Hot Hands are fast-acting, they're long-lasting, and they are made right here in the USA. Look for the Hot Hands logo and the bright orange packages at your favorite store or online, and keep doing what you love out there with Hot Hands, warming up America coast to coast.
In the middle of the night, everything will be all right if you listen to Coast to Coast right here on WRMN 7 days a week from midnight to 5 a.m. Each night on Coast to Coast, listeners are captivated by George Newry with discussions on news and current events, conspiracy theories, UFOs, life after death, and all things curious and unexplained. Whether you're working third shift or you're just a night owl, catch the most listened to overnight talk radio program in North America, Coast to Coast, every night, midnight to 5 a.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM. For a little lighthearted lawlessness on Sunday afternoons, listen to Handle on the Law from 4 to 7 p.m. Handle on the Law is a unique combination of useful legal advice and outrageous handle remarks. Whether you're talking about Big Brother, big business, big legal problems, or Big Macs, you'll rarely find Bill without an opinion. His rapid-fire commentary gives listeners the information they crave in the way they crave it. It's Handle on the Law, Sunday afternoons from 4 to 7 p.m. right here on WRMN AM 1410 and 96.7 FM.
Live from the Talk of the Town, broadcasting across the Fox River Valley on WRMN 1410 AM. News, nonsense, and everything in between. It's the WRMN Morning Show with Susie C. and L Train.
We got our mouth band going. I'll play the bass. Boom, boom, boom,
Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Bring it in.
I don't know. See, this is what happens at 8 a.m. Coffee's all kicked in.
Dunkin', dude, I've decided, I know my dietitian says I need to cut back. I cannot give up Dunkins on Mondays. I just need them.
No, God, please do not give up your Dunkin'.
Dear blessed Mary, mother of caffeination. I cannot give up my Dunkin'.
I've seen you here without your Dunkin', and it goes south. If I could say the S word, Smurf goes south, way south, and does not come back up. So no. Couple comments I need to read. We talked about superstitions, and we talked about Pearl Harbor Day. Cartman Dan says, 84 years ago today, his dad quit school and joined the Navy at 17 years old. God bless. To be 17 and fearless and you know, oh my goodness, that's amazing. And then, Pam says she has a niece that got married this summer. And before they left the altar, they both jumped a beautifully decorated broom. I've heard of that custom. And she said she put the broom behind the chair of an unwanted guest. So they leave. I did not know you could do that with the broom, but I do know there's a jumping the broom ceremony.
So that's what the broom meant.
Every wedding you've ever been at.
Sitting here? Does it have to be right there? We were just sweeping and we needed a place to put it. We're sorry. We'll figure it out. Oh, that's okay. I'm leaving anyway. Wow.
So that, and then, Nando says burn a bay leaf and put the cute blonde girl on it.
And think of the cute blonde girl.
Lawnmower Chris. So he brought these up and you knew of these. So he said, hey, y'all, watch baseball. And you'll see some players hop over the white line on first and third base when entering and exiting the ball field.
Yes.
And you just told me about a player.
Yes.
That has
had a ton of superstitions. For folks, Cub fans, if you remember, Turk Wendell, he was a relief pitcher that the Cubs had way back when, and they had acquired him from the Atlanta Braves. Turk Wendell was full of superstitions. Yes, he did the hopping over the white line, never crossed it, always made a big production of jumping over it. Add to that, he had to chew black licorice while he was in the dugout. And when he wasn't pitching, like on a day he was pitching, he had to brush his teeth between innings. Every inning, he brushed his teeth.
Wow.
I wasn't thinking after chewing on all that black licorice, you'd want to brush your teeth. But this guy was a character, was known very much for that sort of thing. But Turk Wendell, look him up online. You will see about that whole thing. He was a fairly successful relief pitcher for the Cubs after coming over from the Atlanta Braves. And yes, if you're looking for superstitious people, baseball players are among the most superstitious. I think we talked to Tim Calderwood from the Schaumburg Boomers.
I wanted to see how many times you would say before I jumped in.
Thank you. I had Tim. I was like, what's the last name? But Tim Calderwood, we talked about those superstitions that a lot of baseball players have.
Yeah.
They are quite superstitious.
What was the movie Bull Durham where she had him wear the ladies' stockings? And garter belt under his. Yep.
Yeah. That was all the things that she would do to get him into a certain frame of mind.
Mrs. Claus said that using the broom is believed to be sweeping like the bad mojo out of your life. And DJ Buddy James says, as a DJ, he has seen that more than once.
People sweeping over people?
Jumping the broom.
Oh, jumping the broom.
Squirrel.
Okay. I get that.
Squirrel. I'm just going back and forth.
Well, okay, what if you sweep someone with the broom and then jump over it? Do you still want to fight, Crystal?
Yeah, Crystal, only if they sweep over your feet.
What if you get to jump over the broom after they sweep you? Is there still going to be a fight?
With Crystal, I bet. I want her on my team. I want her on my team for dodgeball. She's going to be my first pick because she's a tough cookie.
She's like the sweetest person you're ever going to meet. But you get her in mama bear mode. Oh, no. I would not want to mess with her. Not at all.
I agree.
Again, one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet.
First pick on my dodgeball team.
Until you sweep over her feet and then look out. Let's take a look real quick at our WRMN morning show weather report. It's going to be, look at that. It climbed all the way up to 11 degrees, and the real feel is now 16.
I'm going my screen. My screen says 15.
Yeah, we're going there. Today, it's going to be, we're going to hit a high of 24 and a low of 15. Tomorrow is when it's going to get it's going to be warm tomorrow. High of 39 and only a low of 32. So, again, break out them flip-flops and tank tops. That's going to be something. Wednesday, high of 36, low of 11. Then temperatures will drop to Thursday going into the weekend before they bounce back up again on Monday. As far as sports goes, our Chicago Bears fell to the Green Bay Packers yesterday, 28-21. They could have gone for the tie. Unfortunately, Caleb Williams did throw an interception in the end zone. I blame myself. As we talk about superstitions on this Monday. I pre-recorded a Bears Kung Fu Fighting victory dance. That's on me, folks. Sorry. I was wearing the sweater that I've worn every time they lost. Again, that's on me, folks. I apologize. That sweater's going out. And
I didn't wear my Bears jacket to Trist.
So we will rectify all those things next Sunday against the Browns. So remember, if you had a winning superstition going, keep it going. We need to get back on track versus the Browns at noon on Sunday, where you can listen to all the in-game and post-game action here on WRMN 1410 AM, the official home of the Chicago Bears. We love you, Chicago Bears!
We love you, Chicago Bears! And, of course, Tim says, tomorrow, sun's out, guns out.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Vaselli says superstition, which I've always heard this with your purse. And shoes. Don't put your shoes or hats on the bed or a table. I mean, it's unsanitary, but I've always heard it's very bad luck to put your purse on a table.
On the bed.
Right. And then he says the bed, it's unsanitary.
I mean, I don't put my shoes on there, but, hat. I mean, my head's on the bed.
And she also said, boss lady, Crystal, she said her and Sonar jumped a broom when they got married, and that she'll flip a broom when she wants someone to leave. So are you flipping it like a ninja warrior so that you're scaring them, that you're like in your and then they get scared and leave?
Maybe what we need to do is I need to incorporate jumping over a broom in the Kung Fu Fighting video to bring back
Not
some
right
luck.
now. Not right now.
How about a bay leaf? Should I get a bay leaf with the Bears?
No, I think we just go back to doing what we were doing.
Don't
add.
Don't add.
I will wear my Bears jacket on Sunday.
I will wear the correct. It's from now on. It will be the Bears jersey with hoodie combo.
And you will not
I will not
pre-record a dance,
any
and you
dances.
will tell Anthony you need the Wi-Fi password because the state has their very own separate for the games.
So I can upload the video to the
immediately
Kung Fu Fighting dance after I record it. Can't do it right. Can't do it ahead of time. All right.
So we apologize to everybody that the Bears lost.
It's our fault. We take the blame. I'm telling you, we take the blame. We accept it. We understand that this is a great power, that we got a little cocky with it. We weren't respecting it like we should.
I'm surprised my haters haven't come on and agreed with me and told me how horrible I am.
Yeah, well, again, you are...
I miss them.
No, but see, here's the thing. I don't think people hold you as much responsible as I did, as me. Because the moment I said pre-record the video,
I looked right at you and went, you what?
How could you? Again, like the bit I quoted, I spotted in the earlier in the show with the West Wing. I incurred the wrath from the thing from high upon. I incurred that, and it said, now, and I didn't go outside and spit 3 times and run in a circle, which I should have done, but I didn't do that.
It's okay.
So it's on. I apologize. It's on me. I will not do that again.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, we're gonna bring it back.
I know. I feel so bad. I mean, if had I not done all that, chances are Caleb Williams would have not thrown that interception in the fourth quarter with how many seconds left in the game, and
that was awful.
They would have gone for 2 and then won the game, and then all those Packers fans who were on TikTok again all night yesterday gloating.
It wasn't Caleb Williams that they showed his face. They kept showing it. They kept like looping it where he's watching and he's smiling. And then he sees the interception and you just see his face melt off of his head.
And if you advance this video slowly, you can pinpoint the exact moment when his heart tore in half.
Mm-hmm. And Karen says, Bears aren't done. Keep up the superstitions.
No,
Keep up the good luck. Hell no.
We're having fun with it, folks. The Bears, I can't tell you something. If you had told me that the Bears would have this record at this point of the year, if you had told me this during the offseason, remember when we were all like, oh, they're going to stink. And even like earlier this year when they lost to the Minnesota Vikings in their home opener. And everyone was like, oh, these Bears suck. They're gonna be terrible. They get my hopes up and they're not. No. You know what? This is a good team. They're entertaining. There's something to watch. And understand, folks, they're not like Tinkerbell. They're not like, they're not like fairies in the woods. You don't have to like say, I believe in fairies and make them exist. The Bears are the Bears, whether you believe or you don't. So just get on board, because I don't like fair weather Bear fans. If you're going to sit there and go, I give up. These Bears, they get my hopes. Then go. Just stay home. Stay home. Because then when they start winning again, we're going to be like, no. Go away. You were a fair weather fan. Don't be a fair weather fan. I can't stand. I'm a die-hard Bears fan. And you died so easy just then. You were not Bruce Willis in Die Hard. You were Hans Gruber at the end of Die Hard. You fell off the building and you perished. So be more like John McClane, less like Hans Gruber. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Linda Carter says, don't open an umbrella in the house. My mom used to tell me that all the time. And it's Tim's, DJ Buddy James, it's his fault that the Hawks lost. He said he jinxed the Hawks Saturday. He didn't have Dagger for the win. He downloaded it, and then they lost to the Kings. It's the 4th time it's happened.
Yeah.
So he was busy spinning at Newman's, and I was busy dancing my butt off.
Yeah.
For an old broad, I outdanced everybody. I did. I didn't stop for like the whole time he played. So.
And if you want, folks, I will be posting video of that particular dance party on the WRMN YouTube page, and you can see.
You have a dance party video?
Yeah, I have video.
Wow, you weren't even there.
No,
interesting.
I've got the sources.
Oh, okay.
You wait till you see it. It's going to be on the WRMN.
You know I dance like Elaine.
Yeah, like Elaine.
Uh-huh.
Then we're going to go. You're going to see it.
Tim, did I just not outdance everybody? See, he just already said you definitely did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hold on. Let me find it. I got to pull it up. We have an archive here, and I need to find it real quick. Because this was.
I thought my knees were going to be sore.
Really?
Nothing.
Really?
Yeah, I was like having at it.
I'm going to put it right now.
A lot of house music.
It's going to get. Hold on. Let me go real quick. I'm going to the RMN RMN Facebook page. You can go to WRMN Radio. Susie at
Tim says you hopped into the cameras. I thought so.
I did. Wait till you see this, folks.
We're waiting.
For goodness sake.
It's the YouTube.
It does not like me. Boom, bing, bang, boom.
Bing, bang.
Drop that link right here into the YouTube page.
And I see snow. Oh, Tim.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. I put that in there.
That's right, Rita. Dangerous on the dance floor.
Yeah.
That's my jam.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I called up the wrong one. Man, but it was the same thing.
It was.
This is if imagine Susie when you see this video.
All right, I'm ready.
What we're going at. Wait, hold on here. I can put it on I'll put it on the YouTube for everybody, so everybody to see.
Yeah.
It. There we go.
Dun 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 dun.
at your trap.
There's the look at that.
Oh, yeah. We'll put this up later. Get it, boy. What's in that bag? Extra Depends?
It's an onion.
Extra
That was
Depends.
the style at the time.
Go, boy, go.
That was Susie. Well, no, Susie's date at the
That was my
party.
date,
That was her
yes.
date at the party.
Yeah.
He was rocking. I'm telling you, he was there.
Yeah, he
He was
outdanced
going.
me.
He was going.
I love it. So it was a video of a little elderly gentleman with his 2 canes.
Yeah.
Like
Go
he had
to the Facebook page.
I know.
See it
And
for
then
yourself.
he had a Jesus reckoning because of the music, and that was me Saturday. I didn't stop.
Facebook.com/WRMN radio. It's right there on the page so you can see it for yourself. And of course, if you were on the YouTube, you got to see it. You get the full WRMN radio experience when you watch us live streaming on YouTube. That's youtube.com/@WRMN radio. So that means if you don't have a radio and you have a phone and you like watching YouTube videos, hit that subscribe button right there on your YouTube account. And every time we go live, every time the WRMN radio show goes up, every time the morning show goes live on 6 in the morning, you'll get an alert there, boom, on your phone. And all you got to do is hit that alert, and there you will see us on your phone. Get all the visual cues in addition to listening to things like the question of the day. When we go on Weird Wednesday, what are the stories that we share? A lot of times we share images from our Weird Wednesday stories. And then you can even see me when I'm putting something in my mouth on Thursdays for what will Elliot put in his mouth today. So,
Absolutely. And if you have a comment, a superstition, hit us on the text line 505-926-1410, 505-926-1410. Throw something on the YouTube. Yeah, we're making everybody laugh. You made everybody laugh with that video. Or the phone lines are open. Give us a call. 847-931-1410. 847-931-1410. And we have a caller right now. So good morning, caller. Who dis?
It's David Tees. How you guys
Hi,
doing?
David Tees.
It's not your guys' fault, okay? You didn't wear your stuff. I wore my Briggs jersey like I always do, and, I kept up my superstition for that, and, it just happened. But you know what? That game was a game that we're not disappointed about the loss because it was a good played game, I thought.
Oh, no, it was definitely a good played game.
Yeah, so we couldn't be disappointed. If it was a bad played game, yeah, then we'd be like, oh, no, we suck again,
Right. No, I thought they did well. Disappointing, but well.
It was a disappointing, but yeah, like I said, but I was just a little bit more worried if they would have gotten that touchdown and ran for 2 and didn't get it. That would be really disappointing instead of tying the game and you got in the time, It is what it is, and they'll be playing them again in, 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
So. Yeah, me in Chicago and all that. So it wasn't your fault, so don't blame yourself.
Do you have any superstitions about anything?
When I golf, I have to have 2 black gloves on, and my golf shoes have to be black.
Okay. See, everybody's got something.
Yeah, that's my thing, and that's my superstition. So when I'm out there, 2 black gloves on, both hands, and black shoes.
Very nice. Any bowling superstitions since you guys bowled really well?
Yes, we won the championships last night. Very happy about that. No bowling superstitions, but that was a lot of work. I had to put up 30 signs above the lanes. I was the leader of the pack of the committee we had helping us, and they did a wonderful job. A lot of good food at Elgin Lanes. And, the bowling team was me, Marky B, Mike Lawson, and Matt Weiland.
How's Marky B? Tell him we said hi.
Yes, we had fun. He's a good bowler. He's no slouch,
That's good.
Yeah, definitely no slouch. Second championship. Elgin won it again, so it's hard to beat us. We're an awesome team.
And you did your fantasy football blitz Saturday. Did Graham make it out? I wasn't able to tune in.
Oh, Graham made it out, and
his mom's a trooper, even in the snow.
Yeah, it was. Dad was last week with the snow. His mom was this week.
Okay.
Yeah, and him and Jimmy Vaselli, I guess, were going at it in the car. He was going at it with Jimmy about I forget. Oh, Jimmy was going to say that Graham was a Packers fan. You know, he was going to call in and just throw Graham under a bus. But Graham's a Bears fan, but he was just going to, you know, and he comes out here. Jimmy was going after me. He's going to call in and say I'm a Packers fan.
Oh, my God. I love it. Jimmy's so funny.
But I think Graham is a 49ers fan, though. When Jimmy came on the show, apparently when the Bears play the Niners, that's when Graham's going to turn.
That's what it is. Okay, I have to call him. Yeah. But no, he did. It was a flawless show. He did another great job. This time, we moved the microphone off to one side so we get more camera off on him and kept it close to him. You know.
Good.
So.
That's where the views come from, buddy. That's when the streams, the people are tuning in to see that handsome young man.
It's his hair. He's got the best hair.
He's got great hair.
He does. He can flip it, and it goes right back.
It's like, I'm so jealous of that kid's hair.
Yeah.
And you forget the most important, his football knowledge.
Oh, it's stupid. It's insane how smart that boy is.
Yeah, John was telling him, I think it's like Good Morning America does a thing where kids got to send in a video and get to be a sports broadcaster, talk about the sports on Good Morning America, and they pick a kid throughout the United States there to come onto the show and do it. We're like, you got to send your video in, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'm seriously want to figure out doing a kid-driven hour-long program that we could show, record it during the week, and then especially when summer starts, and then we could play it on sometime on Saturday and have 4 or 5 kids each take a segment, and we'll have someone run the board. I got to run it past Sonar and Dino, but I thought it'd be something very cool because we've got a lot of kids that like to come in, and we can get even more and show them what radio's about.
That's what the other side is all about. Sonar was talking with Gita, which is this weekend here at her event, but. I was talking about how that's what they want to do, bring kids involved and teach them the boards and how to be broadcaster and announcers and, give them a show, something to do like that. Yeah.
See, great minds think alike.
If you could get like a blonde-haired girl and a boy that got a beard and hair and, drinks fucking coffee in the morning, you could have them take your spot in the morning for like a little while.
And nobody would notice. We just put them in and go like, okay, Daddy's making a boom boom. I'm making coffee. We'll be back.
Mini Susie, Mini Elliot.
There we go. I love it.
Have a good day.
You too. I'm going to post Gia's self-defense class. There's also Thursday a dementia care. Every second Thursday of the month, I'll post those up, and we'll talk more about those tomorrow. Or we got time. Yeah. Well, when we come back from the break, we got time.
Well, tomorrow, I'll talk about what I'm going to be doing on the radio tomorrow at 4 o'clock. All right?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
And with that, it's the last half hour of the show. Stick around. We'll be right back.
I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley. This update brought to you by Cintas. A historic house in downtown Plainfield will be transformed into a bed and breakfast style property for guests of sanctuary events. The village board unanimously approved the special use permit for the 1841 manor at 24044 West Main Street. Rentals will be limited to parties attending events at sanctuary with one group of up to 10 guests allowed at a time. The first floor will feature a king bedroom and bathroom, while the second floor will have 4 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. Staff will include a property manager, housekeeping, and a guest experience coordinator. Owners say the manor will complement their event venue and hope to pursue landmark designation in the future. Batavia city officials have opened a temporary warming center at the police station of North Island Avenue in response to the extreme cold advisory. The center, open until noon, is available to elderly residents, families with young children, and others at higher risk from freezing temperatures. Officials caution that the center does not offer sleeping, hygiene, or food storage facilities. Visitors should also check in via the vestibule phone. Residents are also being urged to exercise caution outdoors, especially those with health conditions or mobility challenges, as dangerously cold weather continues across the area. Starting January 1st, hundreds of new Illinois laws will take effect, many impacting health and wellness. Insurance companies will now be required to cover brand name drugs when generics are unavailable, menopause health visits, infertility treatments, colonoscopies, and advanced breast imaging. Elgin will hold its second public meeting on the Accessible Streets and Sidewalks Plan Thursday, December 11th from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at the center of Elgin, 100 Symphony Way. Residents can review proposed projects, provide feedback on priority routes, and help shape the city's plan to improve accessibility. A survey is also open through Christmas online. I'm Trey Westerberg on 1410 WRMN Elgin, proudly serving the Fox River Valley.
Now there's a new way to take charge of your blood sugar. Introducing New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula from the makers of the nation's best-selling garlic supplement. New Garlic helps maintain healthy blood sugar levels with clinically supported levels of garlic, plus a custom blend of vitamins and minerals. And it's odor-free. Take charge of your blood sugar with New Garlic Healthy Blood Sugar Formula. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Use as directed.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell, definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. Do you feel stupid for buying a timeshare? Don't. It's not your fault. You were most likely told you could rent it, and it was a great financial investment. And the deal was available today only. If this happened to you, contact your resort or Wesley Financial Group for help today.
Call Wesley now for your free exit information kit. 800-791-1313. 800-791-1313.
Looking to buy or sell a home in Chicagoland? Need trusted legal help with real estate, evictions, or estate planning? Turn to Guthrie & Brady, the happy lawyers serving the greater Chicago area since 1965. With over 50 years of experience, they handle titles and deeds, foreclosures, landlord-tenant issues, wills, trusts, and more. Appointments available evenings or weekends at their Roselle office or right in your home. Call Guthrie & Brady now at 847-524-1215. That's 847-524-1215. Or visit gnblegal.com. Guthrie & Brady, personal, professional, affordable legal services for all of Chicagoland. The happy lawyers since 1965. That's gnblegal.com. Or 847-524-1215. Guthrie & Brady, trusted legal help made easy, fast, affordable, and experienced. Call today.
This is Sarah Silver with your Fox Valley forecast, brought to you by Hot Hands, America's favorite hand warmers. Today, mostly cloudy with a high near 23, temperatures falling to around 18 in the afternoon. Tonight, a slight chance of snow after midnight, mostly cloudy with a low around 16, temperatures rising to around 24 overnight, and gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Currently, it is 7 degrees and overcast. I'm Sarah Silver on the Talk of the Town, WRMN.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, so share the season with a peppermint mocha. Starbucks signature espresso, velvety mocha, and cool peppermint notes, topped with whipped cream and dark chocolate curls. Together is the best place to be at Starbucks.
Find what you love and love what you find. A Total Wine and More. There's so much waiting for you.
With the lowest prices for over 30 years, find what you love only at Total Wine and More. Drink responsibly, B21.
It's trivia you didn't study for, traffic you forgot to check, and total mayhem before 9 a.m. And the WRMN Morning Show delivers.
And welcome back, everyone, to the WRMN Morning Show with your hosts, Susie C.
Good morning.
And me, the L Train, Elliot Serrano. This is the last half hour before we turn things over to Matt McNeil and the Local Community Hour. Local Community Hour, followed by the Local News Hour, and then out to lunch with Matt McNeil. Again, lots of programming going on here at WRMN. We've got something for everyone.
Yeah, if you can't find it here, you have no interests whatsoever.
We don't know. I don't know what you want at this point. It's like, I don't want that. Well, how about this? No, I don't want that. Well, how about this? No, I don't want that. I'm like, you all don't talk enough about the local issues. Well, guess what? We have the local community hour and the local news hour.
And the local news hour. And after that, we go out to lunch with Matt McNeil, and he does a lot of local stuff.
All the local stuff.
Then after that, we have What's Cooking with the Chef of Love. That's from 1 to 2.
Yeah.
2 to 4 is Tammy.
Talk time with Tammy and friends. And Tammy talks about a lot of local stuff too.
Yeah, she's funny.
But she also branches out and talks about, what's going on in the world. What are the topics around the fire? Not the fire hydrant. That's different. Around the water cooler.
Around the water cooler.
This person's doing a 3-point right now, and I swear to God, if they hit my car.
I swear they. Stop doing the 3-point turn. I'm always afraid someone's going to hit the gas and not the brake.
And then 4 to 6, we've got the political talk show.
Political talk show. That's with Sonar. And even if you don't like talking about politics, it's very interesting.
It's a civics class. He does a civics class.
Yeah. I mean, it's very interesting. And so, if you can tune into that.
And then on Fridays from 2 to 4, instead of Talk Time with Tammy and Friends, it's Dino's Night Out. So that's when, again, more local stuff, local talent. Folks learn about things you can do to go out around the Fox River Valley. And then from 6 to 8, Monday through Friday, it's Derek Geyer and Big Top Sports, who was surprisingly in a good mood after the Bears lost yesterday.
Yeah, he posted something on Facebook.
He was like, if you're going to lose, that was the way to do it. So.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. Do we get a caller?
Hello, caller.
Come on, caller. Who dis?
This is Bob.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Oh, it's good to hear from you.
I have a superstition.
Oh, what do you have?
My superstition is, I guess I should start out before I tell you what the superstition is. I should tell you that I've been a firearms instructor at Elgin Rifle Club for over 40 years.
Really? I had no idea.
My superstition is this. I treat every firearm as if it is loaded at all times.
And the safety's off. Yep.
No, if somebody takes a gun out of a case and they say, don't worry, it's safe, I don't believe them.
Nope.
I insist that every firearm, even when it's on the range, be pointed in a safe direction at all times. And even if it has a flag in it, which is a device that goes into the chamber to indicate that the chamber is empty, I still insist that they keep it pointed in a safe direction at all times. It's a good habit to get into.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen accidents, I won't call it dozens of times, but numerous times where a so-called unloaded firearm all of a sudden goes off. Fortunately, nobody ever got hurt by one, but occasionally they do cause some damage.
Oh, yeah. So much better safe than sorry. Anytime I've gone shooting, I've always treated it like it was loaded and the safety was off. Even though I emptied it and I knew, I still treated it the same way because you never know. We're human. We make mistakes.
Well, some people that are not all that familiar with firearms will take a magazine out of a pistol and forget that there may be a cartridge in the chamber.
And sometimes those people like to go to the range and try to shoot sideways like they're on a TV show.
Oh, yeah, and they want to see how fast they can empty their gun.
Yeah, not smart. They're not toys, people. They are not toys.
Right. So that's the one superstition that I have, and it's a healthy one.
Yes, it is. Very, very much so. Well, thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So you had a good weekend? Things are good?
Things are looking up.
All righty. Well, always good to hear from you, friend.
Likewise.
All righty. Yeah, that's very smart. Have you gone shooting?
It's been a while since I've gone shooting. Yeah. There's a viral video went around a while back. It was Will Smith. I think it was on the set of one of the Bad Boys movies.
When he slapped. Oh, no, that was a different
something
viral
else.
video.
Yeah, it was a different viral video. But he's there, and they were going over the guns they were going to use in a shot.
Okay.
And the armorer, whoever's on the set, whoever handles all the props.
The armory.
They're called an armorer. They're the person who handles all the guns, right? Was showing the guns, and at one point it was supposed to be a prop gun, but he like pointed it like at Will Smith, and Will Smith's like, "Whoa!" And he takes the gun and he points it away from him because you never know. Again, you never know.
Look at the whole Alec Baldwin thing.
The Alec Baldwin thing, yeah.
You had an armorer who was paid to do one job, and he trusted her to do that job. And there was a mistake, an accident, and someone lost their life. So you absolutely have to be careful. Our own Dennis Green says, "I'm a sailor. I collect superstitions like Pokemon." There's like red skies. There's all sorts of You see a seagull lands on your boat. You be nice to that boat, to that seagull. Yeah.
That's where
I've never heard that one.
Be nice to them. That's where the rhyme of the Ancient Mariner comes. The boat was cursed because they killed the seagull.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the way I remember it. I don't know, Sonar, if I'm remembering it incorrectly. That's the way I remember it, though.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, let's take one last look at the weather before the WRMN show. Good morning show.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look up sailor superstitions.
Okay, you'll do that.
Oh wait, no, I still have a couple.
Yeah. Please hit us with those. Right now, we're sitting at 14 degrees with a real feel of 19, so it's getting warmer as the day goes. Today, we're going to hit a high of 24 and a low of 15. Tomorrow, when we get in, it's going to be a balmy day tomorrow. We're going to have, look at this. Oh, yeah. High of 39 tomorrow. It's not going to be as cold as it's been. Probably going to have a little bit of, instead of snow, we're going to get a little bit of rain. So be mindful of that as you're driving. High of 39 tomorrow, low of 32. Then Wednesday, high of 36, low of 11 before the temperatures drop later into the weekend. Then we'll bounce back up again in the following week.
So today we were talking about the cue of the day, which was, what superstitions do people have? And when I Googled some crazy ones, in Japan or Korea, when you pass a cemetery, you are supposed to tuck your thumbs under your fingers. Passing a cemetery to protect your thumbs from spirits. When passing, tuck your thumbs. So I don't know if it means over, because it says protect your fingers. So it must be from spirits, because if you do under, you're not protecting your fingers. In some places, it's bad luck to cheers with water.
Oh, no, you never toast with water. Yes, if you do toast, do not toast with water.
I've never heard that one.
Yeah, do not do that. That's bad luck.
It's stemming from being afraid of poisons.
That's another one I learned from the West Wing, folks.
Okay.
I'm a nerd about that.
All right. And then don't put your shoes on a table. It says it symbolizes death in a family.
It's also bad. That's also very disrespectful of whoever's cleaning that table.
Yeah.
I don't want all this stuff that would be, especially if you had you ended up getting what you thought was good luck that day because the dog pooped on you. We learned that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The dog poops on you, then you put your shoes on the table. I don't want that. You keep your luck to yourself.
Okay, this is the weirdest one. In Turkey, they believe that you should not chew gum at night because it turns into the flesh of the dead. Now, I'm not going to take that chance if I'm in Turkey. I'm not popping an old piece of Wrigley spearmint in my mouth just to see if it happens. What if it actually happens? And I'm like, I got flesh of the dead in my mouth? Nope, not trying that. Did anybody ever chew gum in Turkey and it turned into the flesh of the dead? Call us, 847-931-1410. I have questions.
That's transubstantiation right there. That's like what the Catholics do every Sunday when they take
They don't
sacrament.
chew the flesh of the dead. Well, yeah.
According to the Catholic belief,
proverbial.
It actually is the body and the blood of Christ. So every Sunday when you take the Holy Sacrament, you're practicing a little cannibalism there, folks. You're like, give me some of that Jesus meat.
Denny says,
I am going to hell for that one.
Jesus meat. I'm going to go right past that. I'm feeling a little sore. If I had holy water, though I'm not Catholic, if I had one of those smoky things, and I'm not making fun of the Catholic religion, I'm just not Catholic, that thing to,
the power of Christ compels you. There we go.
So Denny says, our own Dennis, at the end of your service, you throw your hat overboard, giving it back to the sea. Mm-hmm. If she spits it back up, you'll have bad luck on land until you return. So he tied his hat to a 30-pound brass valve. Ain't you smart making sure that baby's going to the bottom and you're keeping your good luck?
I'm not keeping it. You can have it.
I read this one. It says you shouldn't rock an empty rocking chair. And it says, due to superstitions that it invites evil spirits to take a seat, or that the chair moving on its own signifies a ghost already there. Various cultures, including Irish, Southern American, hold this belief, with some versions warning that it could lead to bad luck, illness, or even death.
Interesting.
Wow. Interesting. So don't rock an empty chair, people.
I would just not want to rock an empty chair so the thing doesn't like pinch my toes or something by accident.
You put your feet under it? I don't get that close.
No, you're walking by it. Who's rocking an empty chair? Okay,
well, if you're standing next to it, you got your hand on it.
Here's my other question. How many people have rocking chairs these days? I have a rocking chair. I'll admit. I have a rocking chair in my family
even
room.
Recliners. A lot of recliners rock.
Yeah, but I don't know if that counts.
You want to find out?
Can you rock a recliner by itself?
You can if you're holding it. You
yeah,
but do you really want to find out? Listen, if you do, I want you to go to Turkey, put a piece of double mint in your mouth, and chew it after dark, and let's see if it turns into the flesh of the dead.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'll post a TikTok video tonight of me rocking my rocking chair, and then we'll see what happens.
Don't you come crying to me when you got something in your house and you go, I don't believe it, but now you do.
No, I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I know Ghostbusters and the like. I know some extra normal investigators who could, sorry, preacher normal. What was it? What did they call?
They were
not paranormal. Remember, it was things that we don't understand yet.
Google.
I think I got to go to that.
It's a Google machine.
Yeah. Is it preacher normal or it wasn't paranormal?
It was something.
Was it?
I don't remember.
Preternatural. Yes, preternatural, or preternormal, beyond what is often blah blah blah. But we don't understand it yet. That's what I'm trying to remember. Our guests that were on a while back, right before Halloween, they were talking about that. I need to have notes so I can give these folks shout outs, especially when they were such great guests. All right. I saw Mighty Margarita Matt McNeil come through. How did he look?
He looked very coiffed and gorgeous as usual.
Makes me
couple of things that we
nuts as how coiffed he is.
Right?
I mean, look at me. When I left the house this morning, I was a mess.
You know, you do have hair product and beard oil.
I know, but I was like, I was running behind this morning. And again,
this morning you were. It's not like you to be. Yeah, I was getting a little nervous.
Yeah, I showed up. I'm late after the dance. But you were going to say?
Oh, so no, we have a couple things that we want to talk about that were going on this week. We can have Matt maybe bring it up in the community hour as well. Today, or this Thursday, every second Thursday of the month is a free drop-in caregiver support group. That is for people who provide unpaid in-home community-based services to individuals 60 years or older, individuals 18 to 59 with Alzheimer's or related organic or neurological brain disorder, and grandparents or individuals 55 and up who are primary caregivers of a child living with them. Downtown Elgin, make connections in caring in a confidential setting. It's every second Thursday of the month at 2:30. It's at the Senior Services Association at 101 South Grove. So it's just right over there in the Betty Schoenholtz room. So if you are a caretaker, walk in, go find out what kind of support. Last month when we talked about it, they had some people show up, and my friend Deb also works there, and she said they were able to really give them some good information, which is super important, especially, knowing my mom is lucky enough to be in a facility, thankfully, that takes very good care of her, even when she calls me at 9 in the morning or 5 in the morning. But, and not everybody is that lucky. And maybe some people are keeping their loved one at home because they can. But there's support out there. Maybe ideas, things you didn't know about. So go 2:30 right over here, 101 South Grove. It's drop in for unpaid caretakers.
And I'm posting a link to the event.
Turn your mic on.
Thank you. I'm posting in a link to the event on the WRMN Radio Facebook page. You'll find it there for caregiver assistance at Senior Services Associates, as well as the other event going on.
Which is, so there is a new program. It is called Somebody's Daughter. And this stemmed from someone that we know that was drugged at an event, left kind of incapacitated. So we have a lot of girls going off to college in the fall. A lot of girls go out. And, this is called Somebody's Daughter, Enhancing Safety and Empowering Women. It's a self-defense workshop. And it's not only self-defense, it's also helping you learn to pay attention to your surroundings. It is a women's-led safety initiative empowering women to look out for one another and create safer, more respectful social spaces. Together, we promote solidarity, awareness, and action because every woman deserves support and security. It is December 12th and 13th at the Elgin YWCA at 6 p.m. Tickets are $50 each, and they can be paid for at somebodiesdaughterisloved.org. One word, somebodiesdaughterisloved.org. Join us for the 2-day seminar, so that $50 covers 2 days, by industry experts designed to inspire and equip you with practical skills. Now, from me speaking as someone who 2 of my daughters have been roofied, and they're very aware. They are typically very aware. Actually, my oldest, still not sure how that happened. She had a can of soda, and she opened it. So somehow, some way, and she never set it down. Somehow, some way, something got in to her drink. Unless there was another way that they could do it, I don't know. But if you have young daughters, especially ones that are going away to school in the fall, or hey, are going to be newly 21 or are newly 21, send them to this class, because it's more knowing and being aware of your surroundings. So being prepared, being, as I always like to say, being proactive, not reactive, because by the time something happens, it's too late.
Especially when we're talking about, it might not necessarily happen to you. It could happen to someone else, and then you can be there to help intervene and protect that person. So, again, it's somebodiesdaughterisloved.org is the website for the organization. We've posted the information on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WRMN radio. You'll see both the information about the caregiver assistance program as well as the self-defense workshop. You can click through and see the links to how to register. And yeah, there's lots of great things that are going on around the Fox River Valley, here in Elgin and beyond. We are your source for information from around the Fox River Valley. If you have things that you would like to share, you can always send an email to info@WRMN1410.com. If you want us to talk about this on the morning show at WRMN1410.com, it will get directly to Susie C. and myself. And if you, again, always are welcome to chime in on the text line on the YouTube. 505-926-1410 is the text line. We read that, but even after the show is over, we will read all those texts. We read the text in the morning. If you text us in the middle of the night, some of our first shifters will text us at 1 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Hey, no worries.
Linda Carter, she's like at 12:01 to 12:03, and I love waking up and jumping on and seeing it. It makes my day. It's when I don't see it that I'm like, ooh, if we don't get it, then I'm going to have to send Miss Linda a text and check on her.
Yeah. So, but again, feel free to just send us a text, 505-926-1410.
Send us pictures of what you did over the weekend.
We'd be happy to do that. If there are pictures that you want to share with us, but you do not want us to share them on our social media, just put in your text. Please do not share. A lot of times when there are kids involved, we're going to ask before we share it anyway, because some folks don't want to have pictures of their kids out on social media. Perfectly understandable. You just want to share with us, just let us know, for your eyes only, and then we will certainly respect that. But again, we want to encourage you to take advantage of all the other channels that you can learn about us and about the programs that we talk about here on WRMN. Facebook.com/WRMN Radio. We are currently sitting at 5.3 thousand followers. I'd love to see that go
we're
up
up to 5.3?
Up to 5.3. We'd like to see more.
5,300, baby.
And then if you are following us on the youtube.com/@WRMN Radio, where if you miss something on the morning show or any of the other shows, we archive all our shows on YouTube. All you got to do is go to our page, go to the WRMN Radio playlist. You can see all the shows there. And the little segments, too, whether it's an interview that we've done with a local business. If you look at it now, you go to the YouTube page or go to our Facebook page. I think the last thing that we've got there is last week's edition of What Will Elliot Put in His Mouth Today. I'm holding up the item to the camera in the still there. And yes, it's a date, but I think I commented that it looked like an elephant booger or something like that when I first pulled it out.
Oh, yeah, you did. You said a big animal booger, and I said a frozen turd.
Yeah, so those...
Yeah. I did. It looked like a little frozen poo-poo.
Yep.
A little caca. Little frozen caca.
Caca.
Make it sound pretty. It's a little frozen caca.
We see their interviews at our own Matt McNeil did an interview with the Boys and Girls Club of America. I posted images from my Facebook, my Instagram, where I said, did Chia Pet go too far with some of the offerings?
Oh, my gosh. And I posted the picture of the American Goth. That was so funny. Their faces, the Chia Pets of the old man, the farmer holding the hoe, and his wife had the pitchfork. So funny.
So you can see all those things again on the WRMN Radio Instagram and the Facebook pages. So we'd again follow us, like, subscribe,
literally
share us.
And you know what, really quick, when I got here back in March, and this is a team effort, I'm not tooting my horn, it's a team effort. When I got here, we had 980 subscribers on YouTube. We are now at 1,540.
There we go.
So that's since since March 3rd when I got here.
Folks, can you help us get to 5? Can we get to 5,000 subscribers?
Let's do it.
We need to get there.
Do it. I dare you. Go borrow your neighbor's phone.
The more subscribers we have, the more YouTube's going to share us out. All right, folks, that's the end of this show. We're going to be turning it over to Matt McNeil in the local community hour. As always, remember, you've got one life.
Just one.
Got one, folks. Don't use it hating each other. Use it loving each other. Do the best you can. And above all things, be kind. See you tomorrow,
Till
folks.
tomorrow.
Tune in to Big Top Sports
with Derek Geyer every weeknight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
You'll have sports thoughts from the center ring of Chicagoland and to the outer rings from across the nation.
Weather from Chicago Cubs,
White Sox,
Bulls,
Bears,
Blackhawks,
Stars,
Fire,
Boomers, whatever the national story is of the day.
Geyer and his sports czar takes will either have you nodding in agreement,
yelling at the radio,
or in all honesty,
a bit of both.
With the way the Chicagoland sports and sports are in general, there's bound to be
thrills,
chills, and
oh my God moments. So get your snacks and libations ready.